everybody.
Nah, bro.
I'm fine as
That'd be pretty
somebody.
devious.
Feeder to Rhea, bro.
Y'all had your time last week, chat. Are y'all ready to admit Jay Uso just not that guy?
Chill.
I've been
Chill,
saying
bro.
it for
Oh,
months.
no
Y'all
more
ready
shit.
to admit that he will never
They gotta stop. They just
Chill,
gotta
bro.
stop putting him against Gunther, bro. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
Gunther been whooping that ass since
Well,
1945.
yeah, I mean,
If
What
they stop,
other?
if they stop putting him against Gunther and Roman,
It's not gonna change. It's not gonna change if we fight Cody. It's not gonna
Oh wow,
change. It's not
I
gonna
mean, no.
change.
he has to fight a champion
bro.
that's doable for him.
I said
to-
Trick, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all laughed at me when I said Trick, bro. Y'all laughed
Chill,
at me.
bro.
Now look,
Chill.
Obafemi champion. You see, I told
Well,
y'all.
yeah, he gonna get that. He gonna get that on the line, bro. That nigga gonna get his
All
planet.
right, chat.
I
Today
told y'all.
is open mic, so we will be dropping the link in the chat in a little bit for you guys to join and conversate and stuff. We'll be talking some Royal Rumble stuff, but there's some things that we're gonna do before we let everybody in the chat. So we will be dropping the link in the chat. So if you want to join, you gotta have camera, you gotta have a mic. Those are the two rules. So camera must be on, must have a mic as well. If you have those two things, then you are qualified to join. Before we do start, Nate is going to do one of his usual things that we're going to be starting off with. So before we get into that, I'm going to let him do his thing, and then I'm going to do one of the things that I've been doing with the wrestlers and everything. But before we start that, G's been gone for a minute. Are we? I think this time we have this Finn Balor funeral because.
Oh yeah, hold on.
This
So we had
the Finn Balor funeral. We're gonna
yeah.
have.
So
today.
we had a deal, chat. We had a deal pertaining to the Damian Priest and Finn Balor feud going on. And I forgot what my end of the deal was. It was probably something outrageous that I agreed on. But G's end of the deal was he would admit Finn Balor is cooked. And the sweet part about it, he will acknowledge Omos and join us as Homo sapiens.
It's
a clip right here.
Listen, I think we got to give G his respect, though. I mean, the dedication to Finn Balor is impressive. It was
crazy,
impressive.
Bro. It's crazy.
It was impressive. It
crazy.
lasted long. It was impressive. Respect the dedication. But try to tell you, bro.
It's like a Browns fan.
It's over for him, man. It's unfortunate.
Chat, y'all think Malik is all sweet and nice on here. Every time Finn Balor loses, he's the first one in the group chat to find G, yo.
Because listen, man, none of us. To get something clear, none of us wanted Finn Balor to fail. None of us wanted that. We wanted him to succeed. No. We've been wanting it to happen, but just based off the criteria, the whole story was lined up. Rhea was gonna get back the title, and Damian Priest was gonna win the feud. He's coming off being world champion. They're about to lose to Finn Balor out of all people, man. And then they just moved him to SmackDown. It's definitely over now. He ain't get no rematch. So, respect the dedication. We do.
At this point, Finn gonna lose to Raquel. At this point.
We respect the dedication. Listen, we all got our favorites. We all got our favorites, and some of our favorites don't turn out what they wanted to be. Shit, if it's up to me, Braun Strowman would have been 10-time champion by now. It's up to me. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't get it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get it. It's Finn Balor. It's unfortunate for him that things turned out the way they did. So, G, I think it's time for you to go ahead and just submit that pain and get it off your chest, and we just move on. We move on.
Well, I haven't been here in a couple of weeks. Got the flu because I was just so sick to my stomach.
Because you've been sick.
But because you have your 5 stages of grief, right? And I was in denial, and then you go through the whole thing. And I am at acceptance, but you want to know, because I said I wasn't going to crash out. I said I wasn't going to crash out. You want to know what made me crash out, internally, to the point where, I almost shed a tear? So Finn Balor couldn't win a match in the feud. Couldn't even get the cheating heel win that protects Damian. But and I still ain't watched in a couple of weeks. But you know what I had to hear? I had to hear that Shotzi Blackheart got a pinfall victory over Stephanie Vacquer. Are we fucking serious? Shotzi Blackheart. If I'm not mistaken, was that Stephanie Vacquer's first pinfall loss?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yep.
So Shotzi Blackheart was able to give Stephanie Vacquer her first pinfall loss. But Finn Balor couldn't get a cheap win over Damian Priest. He got swept. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. you do not want to be near me when I heard that information. Like, I made a video and then deleted it because I didn't want that type of negativity out in the world. Because all the names that I could think of to call Mr. Hunter Hells Hemsley, because at the end of the day, the buck stops with you, gang. So I crashed out. I had my moment. And I am a man of my word. So, Lewis, Nate, Malik, I am officially here. Begrudgingly, but nevertheless here. To one, not only admit that Finn Balor is cooked.
Finn Balor!
For now. But I am also here to officially become an Homo sapien.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta get an early roar, bro. Gotta get an early roar. Actually, can you do the roar? Can you do
Nah,
the roar?
G baby, you gotta do it. G baby, you gotta do it. You gotta do it, bro.
Hold on.
You gotta.
If I can listen to
This is epic.
Emily, get the Omas PNG.
Oh, I got it ready. Oh, I got it ready. Oh, I got it ready. For the one time. You'll never have to do this again.
Yeah!
Yeah. Put it up, Malik.
I love
Yeah.
that almost.
This is the greatest day of the podcast we've ever had. By far. The greatest day of the podcast by
That's
far.
a clip.
Felt good, didn't it? That felt great.
Let's go.
That felt great.
That was amazing.
Chat,
that was,
chat.
that
Can
was
we get a
great. That was epic.
hashtag Pin Balor in the chat, please? Hashtag Pin Balor.
It's
Yeah,
unfortunate
hashtag Finn
that
Balor.
is,
Just do it, bro. Let's-
Hey, y'all know what's crazy? In Big 2025, Lexus King is champion before Finn Balor.
You know who else
No,
is
this
champion?
is
You know
the
who else is
last
champion?
thing. Omos.
Hamas.
Hey, he coming back,
Oh.
bro. Rumble, bro. Watch out.
This will be the last thing I say ever about Finn Balor, unless because as a Christian man, I've always believed God might not come when you want him, but He's always on time. So only thing I'm gonna say is I've accepted the fate, but I still believe. I'm never going to not believe in you, Finn Balor, but I'm a man of my word, and bro, you didn't win a match. Like you got swept 2-0. You got pinned in the triple threat.
You know what?
what
You know what?
this year before
Shotzi Blackheart.
You know what makes it even worse though?
Finn?
Like, go back and look at the way he lost to Damian Priest. When the Bad Blood match, he got out. He had to help. JD McDonough, Carlito, everybody came out. Damian Priest overcame the odds. Then the Raw match, bro, he destroyed him while he was on the stretcher
Belt to ass.
from the top of the ramp all the way to the ring, and then demolished him and pinned him in convincing fashion. Like it wasn't even nothing. You can break a sweat, bro. It was
Belt to
crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
ass. Belt to ass.
It's pretty sad, bro. It's pretty sad. I ain't gonna lie to you. If Finn Balor, if somehow Finn Balor is able to recover from this, it might be top 3 greatest recovers I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie to you. If some miracle ever happens where
So would you accept the mid card title at that point?
no, I'm talking like because I'm talking about how he wanted him to be.
Shit. Oh yeah.
I'm talking about how he wanted him to be. Like
That'll be up there with Tribal Chief with Resurgence. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, it'll be one of the greatest. It'll be one of the greatest we've ever seen. It'll be one of the greatest we've ever seen. Strictly with the fact that he was at, and then where he got to. If somehow he ever does it, it'll be top 3 ever seen. Top 3 greatest revenges I've ever seen. Gotta be. But there's no vision. There's no vision that anybody can tell us right now where you could see Finn Balor getting a world title at any point. At any point.
I mean, I wouldn't have told you that Shotzi Blackheart would have been Stephanie Vicarious first pinfall loss. But hey,
You're not letting that go.
that it just agitates me that happened like right after. That's why I was pissed because it happened right after, And I'm like, are you fucking serious?
And it was for a
We're
number one
giving-
contendershit match too.
But
And
to
we're
be
giving
to be
Shotzi
fair though, I
Blackheart-
mean,
It was to
Shotzi
face
Blackheart-
Fallon Henley too.
to be fair, I don't know why, but the NXT, Shawn Michaels, he likes Shotzi. I don't know what it is, but see something in there.
It's
You
my
see
dog,
something in there, I
but
guess. You know.
Do we count the speed title? Jesus.
Don't nobody want to see White Skin Bone and Harmony. The rest, bro. I don't want to see that no more.
White skin, bone, and harmony. Oh no.
All right, let's get to Nate's thing real quick. Then we're gonna get to one of my things, and then we'll let everybody in the chat.
I love the
All
shirt.
right,
Nate.
so-
I love the shirt.
I know we. Anyway, you know how we've been going through Royal Rumbles, and we've been going through the lineups. So I want to go through this lineup, and I want y'all to rate it 1 through 10. 1 through 10. 1 being the absolute drizzling shits. Number 10 being like, this is legendary. And the Royal Rumble we're going to do is 2018, but not the regular 2018. We are doing the greatest Royal Rumble lineup. The 50-man Royal Rumble. And we're going to rate this lineup on paper from 1 to 10. 1 being shit, 10 being legendary. All right, we got 50 names to get through, so y'all gotta listen closely.
So hold on, wait, we were
Already
ranking the 10 best names in this match.
No, like this lineup.
He's gonna name
From
like
what you hear.
all 50,
all 50
names.
names.
We gotta,
I'm gonna name everybody, and you gotta say, okay, this was great. All right, this was shit. This is the biggest. This is a big boy. So y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta listen. Number 1, Daniel Bryan. Number 2, Dolph Ziggler. Number 3, Sin Cara. Number 4, Curtis Axel. Number 5, Mark Henry, who was a Hall of Famer. 6, Mike Kanellis. 7, I think it's Hiroki Sumi, the sumo.
Remember
I
that.
forgot about that.
I remember that.
Dude. Oh my.
8, Victor of the Ascension.
The Ascension
9,
was still in the
Kofi
company?
Kingston.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Oh
no.
my
This is bad.
god.
Number 10, Tony Nese. 11, Dash Wilder. 12, Hornswoggle. 13, nigga said
no.
Primo. 14,
Oh.
Xavier Woods. 15, Bo Dallas. 16, Kurt Angle, who was in the Hall of Fame. 17, Scott Dawson. 18, Goldust. 19, Connor Ascension. 20, Elias. 21, Luke Gallows. 22, Rhino. 23, Drew Gulak. 24,
Huh?
Tucker. 25, Bobby Roode. 26, Fandango. 27, Chad Gable. 28, Rey Mysterio. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. 29, Mojo Rawley.
Shit.
Fuck him. 30, Tyler Breeze. 31, Big E. 32, Carl Anderson. 33, Apollo Crews. I didn't know he was in this. Oh, yeah. 34, Roderick Strong. 35, Randy Orton. 36, Heath Slater. Oh, my God. 37, Baba
Oh,
Tunde.
no.
Fucking Commander Aziz. 38, Barrett Corbin. 39, Titus
Oh,
World
no.
Slide. 40, Dan Matha? What the fuck is that?
I think he was NXT.
41, Braun Strowman. 42, Ty Dillinger. 43, Kurt Hawkins. 44, Bobby Lashley. Damn it, I wish Mo was here for this. 45, the
Oh,
Great
my
Khali.
God.
46, Kevin Owens. 47, Shane McMahon. 48, Shelton Benjamin. 49, Big Ol' Cass. And 50, Chris Jericho. I think this was his last WWE
I'll
appearance.
give my I'll give my
1 to 10.
reasoning. I'll be generous and give this a 2 because Titus World Slide was funny as hell. Daniel Bryan had one of the best Iron Man performances, and Braun Strowman was booked like a monster. Other than that, everything else sucked.
Yeah, that's a
Should've
big.
I'm gonna give that reason. I'm gonna give it a 2. That's it. Just 2.
I'm gonna give it a 4 because they really found 50 people to be in that Royal Rumble in a time where it's like, do y'all even have 50 men on your roster like worthy enough? So the fact that they found 50 names, I'm gonna give him credit for that.
Bro, they have to go to NXT, bro.
They had to
Bro,
get
The revival
Never
were still
seen
here, dude.
The Ascension, bro.
Right. Dan Matha.
Yeah, bro. Like the fact that they found 50 names.
Wasn't that sumo wrestler because the Prince wanted like Yokozuna?
Motherfucker,
Obviously,
do not
like,
watch
You
WWE.
can't do that.
Yeah, those were the rumors. They said he wanted like Andre Yokozuna or something like that too.
Y'all remember when he asked for Ultimate Warrior?
Like, yeah, it's not gonna be able to happen, sir. It's not gonna be able to happen.
I don't know if we can do that, but
That, honestly,
I don't think we got Malik's
that
rating.
is. I mean, I remember watching that, but some of those names are just coming back to me. I'm like, bro,
what's your rated?
I would give it probably a 2 just for the fact Braun Strowman won. The only good thing about it. Other than that,
He said like the technically
Longest
the
rating
most
champion.
eliminations in a Rumble match, right?
Yeah,
On technicality.
Yeah. It counts. It counts. It counts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan got his ass beat throughout the match too. Got
I
his
think,
ass-
I think he's the Iron
Actually,
Man.
no. Doesn't
He's
Brock
the Iron
Lesnar
Man.
have it?
Oh, Brock. Oh yeah, Brock. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brock. Yeah.
I think Brock broke it the next year,
With, like,
2
what,
years
13?
later. At the,
No, I think he tied it. Yeah, they tied. He
Yeah.
had 13.
Something like that.
Lesnar
They
had
tied it,
13 straight. That was never done before. He had 13 straight.
That's crazy, bro. That Royal Rumble was so
Yeah,
good.
that was
I
he had
watched it.
13 straight, but I think 13 is like the record because Kane had it for a minute, then Roman Reigns had it, and then that got broke by Braun Strowman, I think. Yeah, so
Yes, chat the Warrior. Yes, the Prince wanted the
He
Warrior.
wanted a
no,
lot.
yeah,
of
Ultimate Warrior is
He asked
that
for
one
Macho.
threw me off.
He asked for Macho.
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
I
I'm
heard
gonna
that.
take it, like-
I mean, the rumors that I heard it was Andre Yokozuna, the Ultimate Warrior, and I think Roddy Piper or something like that.
I'm sorry.
But
gang.
basically all people who are deceased, like no longer on Earth. Like
Brother,
Unless you
like,
can
brother.
create a machine.
And the thing is, like, even if they were alive, it's like,
They're old.
like,
What do you want them to do?
right?
Like even if they were like Warrior is, if you guys I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. It's so sad to watch. It's on YouTube. It's probably on YouTube somewhere. Go look up Ultimate Warrior versus Orlando Jordan, and watch how this man is running to the ring.
They
You know how
wrestled.
Warrior's entrance run to the ring. He's all
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what year that match took place, but if you haven't seen it, I promise you it's on YouTube. Go watch Ultimate Warrior versus Orlando Jordan. The way this man ran to the ring, it shattered my heart. I'm not gonna lie to you. I couldn't believe it, bro. I said, "Oh, this is terrible. This is bad." So he definitely wouldn't be able to do nothing. Andre is like older. I think Andre's older than Vince McMahon, so he definitely wouldn't.
Yeah.
He was already in bad shape before he
yeah,
passed away,
no.
so he definitely not having a match.
Right.
Yokozuna was in terrible shape when he was so he definitely ain't having no match. Roddy Piper, he ain't having no match either, bro. All these people are old, so I don't know what the Prince was wanting. I don't know.
You got Shawn Michaels.
no,
so-
Malik. What is? Oh no.
It's terrible.
Oh, bro, he's.
It's bad.
Y'all know.
It's bad.
Y'all know Quasi. Y'all know.
Why you
Y'all know
laughing, bro?
Quasimodo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. He hunched over and
Bruh.
limped him.
It's bad, bro.
I'm sorry.
I would show
I
it,
don't
but
mean no
know if
ill
it'd be
will,
copyright
bro.
thing. So it's Ultimate Warrior versus Orlando Jordan, bro. I don't know what year it took place. Probably, I want to maybe early 2010s if I had to guess. I'm not exactly sure, but it was pretty. It's pretty rough. That's all I'm gonna say. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough.
Bro, his chops are. Oh my goodness.
All right. Before we let people in the chat, I want to do something with everybody here. Late as always.
I'm sorry.
What are you?
Dang, you
wearing?
missed it, bro. I went over the Great Khali.
Oh no, I've been watching.
Favorite superstar of all time, right?
The blanket.
What would you rate? What would you rate that? What would you
Bro,
rate that,
it was
that
like-
lineup?
95% jobbers, bro. That fucking Rumble's terrible. I don't even count it as a Rumble, bro. I don't give a fuck.
But it's the greatest
technically, it
Royal
counts.
It's
Rumble.
bad.
You only count it because Braun Strowman won, Malik.
It's
The
like
greatest.
Rumble and zero.
Are you wearing
Bro,
a
I'm
blanket
sick as a
though?
dog.
Nigga.
Are you sick, bro?
I don't know.
There
Shit
you
came
go,
out of
man.
nowhere.
Fix that for you.
You said what?
I have steaks, man.
Wearing a
Oh, yeah, they got me, bro.
supposed to fix it.
What?
Wearing a blanket is supposed to fix that
It warms me up.
instead of wearing like a.
You never seen them? You never seen them cartoons when they get sick? They got the
Oh,
little
hell
thermometer.
no.
They
They
got
Why-
shiver-
why am I
they
getting cooked?
shiver-
They say when you get sick like that,
Icicles
like
coming out of their nose.
Yeah, they say when you get sick, like the hotter you are, the more you sweat it off. Makes you feel better.
Yeah, but the blanket's not even covering him. It's open. You might as well.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the worst. That's
Man,
that's
whatever.
one of the worst feelings ever, bro. Being super sick and then like being
Yeah.
hot as shit at the same time, bro. That is
Yeah,
terrible.
hot. Nah, I've woken up like
Oh,
hot as hell. And it's worse when you can't go back to
Oh.
sleep.
I'm all right
Shit's
with being
ass.
sick. It's just when you have like the sore throat or the strep throat, that's what I really hate. Like if I can't drink
hate
or
sore
eat
throats.
like the way I want to, bro, I get so mad. Like I'm fine. You can give me the sniffles and headaches. Like I'm with that shit, but
Especially when your parents make your
dog,
favorite meal.
bro.
Oh,
Oh
That
my
shit
god,
pisses me
bro.
That's when my mom was doing that shit, bro.
That shit be-
All
This shit
Shit
really
aggravating.
right, so what we're gonna do today, the last couple of some people have been on, some people weren't, but we've been doing these different things where I was just naming wrestlers about who think is better and all that stuff. We're gonna
boy.
switch it up a little bit different today, a little bit different. I used to do these occasionally a couple years ago. It's called Pick Between the Two. So I'm just going to
Oh
I'm
Lord.
going to name two wrestlers, and everybody would go individually. So G will answer first, then Nate, then Lewis, then Mo. That way we can get it in the clip and everything. But basically, the game is called Pick Between the Two. I'm going to name two wrestlers, and you're going to tell me what wrestler you think is better overall. We're not just talking about who's the better WWE superstar, like who is the better superstar, the better wrestler, promo, character, like everything. Like who you think is the better overall superstar.
So
That's
not just WWE.
No, who's the better overall superstar? Who's the
Got
better
it.
overall superstar? You don't have to explain, just a yes or a no. All you gotta do is say yes, no, or you just say the name, like this person, this person. If you want to kind of add something into it, you can if you want to. You don't have to necessarily, but the game is called Pick Between the Two. You're gonna name what superstar you think is the better overall superstar between the two. Everybody answers individually. So G will go first, then Nate, then Lewis, then Mo, and we'll keep going. So starting off first, and chat, play along as well if you guys want to, as well as always. First two superstars, Becky Lynch or Charlotte Flair?
Becky.
Becky.
Yeah, Becky, bro.
Becky Lynch.
Unanimous sweep right there. Okay. This one was interesting. I'm only saying this one because last week kind of threw me off a little bit with this one. So I just want to see if people have the same answers or
Oh, Lord.
people have different answers. Randy Orton or Roman Reigns?
Roman.
It's very close. I'm gonna go Roman. It's very close.
Roman Reigns.
Randy Orton.
There's always got to be one.
For now. For now. I'm clarifying for now. For now.
Bro, it's
It is
super
very
close,
close,
bro.
so it's
so
for now.
close.
Okay.
I think overall the longevity of their careers gets a little like overrated because like a lot of it is hot mid, but their peaks is very
But
good.
because if we're
Great.
looking at it right, because I'm glad you brought that up, Lewis. I wasn't gonna say nothing. But because everybody always want to go to the big dog for Roman,
Yeah,
and Randy has never had that low of a career point.
Mhm.
He's also never had a tribal.
Randy's
chief.
never had the peak. Yeah,
He's never had a tribal chief.
No,
that's
he
why I
hasn't.
agree. That's why I agree with you.
So it balances out.
It really does balance
And
out.
if we
Yeah.
keep it a
Yeah.
buck, let's be real though. Who really better at all the little things we start looking at? The character work, the in-ring work, the little tidbits of the in-ring story.
I feel like in ring they're
I-
kind
alright,
of
ring
so-
they're same.
So I feel like if you're factoring peak, that's cool. But if we're just comparing characters, I think you can give Randy Orton a character and not peak wise, but it can be on the same level as entertaining.
He's got a
Like
deeper bag, for sure.
Randy's character work is top notch. It matches Tribal Chief. Now, does he have a character that's on the peak? That's a different story. But just overall character quality, he has it in him.
That's a good argument to make.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, for people who don't like the answers of Roman Reigns, if you think about it from that aspect, I mean, Randy Orton's never had a low of the big dog, but he's never had a peak of Tribal Chief either.
But he was also a time where he was just kind
That's
of there.
very true.
Yeah,
That's very
that-
true.
For someone that on the level of Randy Orton to be just kind of just
That's why he's
there
kind of
is
lower
like-
down on my list.
Like,
but
yeah, like there was
baffling.
nothing he was
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
There was a while where like Randy Orton was just Randy
Randy
Orton.
Orton.
Yeah, he
After
was
the
coasting
authority,
off
the
after the
Randy
authority, it was
Orton.
pretty much just Randy
Oh
Orton.
look, there's Randy! Yay!
From 26
RKO.
from
Hit
2016
the RKO
to
leave.
17, and then after he lost the WWE title, he was just like
Coasting.
there. He was just there.
Yeah, like I said, brother, he was in a big card match at
2018
WrestleMania.
to 2019, he was kind of just
kinda Randy
around.
Orton.
He
those
picked
two
it back
years.
up in the pandemic, but his work with Bray Wyatt is where I say, like, if you want to factor in Pete, cool, but like he's shown that he can have the
Oh my
character
God, that
layers
was
of
so
Tribal
good.
Chief. Like,
Yeah, that Bray stuff
Oh,
is
yeah.
super underrated.
All right, these next two, I'm interested to see people's thoughts. Jeff Hardy or Cody Rhodes?
Oh. Well, okay. No, I got.
are you gonna
I
set
got
us
my
up
answer.
for slander?
Yeah, because
Whoever
we're
you
gonna
think
be
is better.
honest.
So I personally, right,
No,
go
let-
ahead,
let
G.
everybody-
Go, G. Yeah, G.
everybody-
Go ahead,
Was this a joke
fuck,
or
fuck,
is this a genuine?
This is
one?
real. This is
Joke.
This is
All right,
real, bro.
relax. Relax.
This
You're
is
pushing
real.
it. Relax.
American Nightmare, please. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is hard, bro. Because so I think Jeff had the better WWE initial run. Obviously, I think that clears what Cody did
Yep.
before he left. Outside of WWE, we're going to compare AEW to Jeff Hardy and TNA. I feel like you can give the edge to Jeff just because Cody at the end of that run, brother. Cody versus Brutal,
Mhm.
like that shit was not good. Like it just wasn't good. But then he came back and had a better run than Jeff's ever had in WWE. If I'm being real, like Jeff was never put in that
Was
position.
his TNA run better than Cody and AEW?
100%.
Bro, that Cody versus
Like
shit,
the Victory
bro,
Road
Anthony
was
Ogogo.
bad,
That's all I gotta
and
say.
then, but
That's all
when
I
he
gotta
came
say.
back,
Victory Road was bad,
but
but he
when
was
he
a
came
world
back, he was
champion.
killing it.
He was always in a
like
in the top.
2013, he was him.
He was in a top
2013,
position.
he
Jeff
was
Hardy and TNA
Yeah.
was.
He was
What he did in
Some of his best
TNA
work.
2012. That's what he should have did in WWE.
He's the only person that was above AJ Styles. Like,
yeah. Just because we're so early in Cody's peak, I'm gonna
For
give it to
now,
Jeff Hardy.
yeah.
If we're going over, I'm giving
You
it to
can
Jeff
make a
Hardy
Okay,
case
so-
for now.
What about you, Lewis?
me, for the most part, my ranking consists of the talent and how you're elevating your talent. And I just think Cody, as an overall package on what he brings to the table, has more valuable traits than Jeff Hardy. So I'm gonna go Cody Rhodes.
By the tiniest little hair, I'm going Jeff Hardy. But it's gonna change. That's gonna change.
But
It's
like,
gonna
okay,
run away with it. He's
So
gonna run away with it.
here's my thing. When you say, "Oh, it's gonna change," realistically,
What else does he have to
what
do?
else can Cody do to change it? Because he already beat
One
the Tribal Chief,
goes longer. That's it.
main
That's
event
literally
in
Turn heel.
the heel run.
Have a good heel run.
Okay,
even that,
this is how-
I'm not as high on the
But
Cody
this is
heel
how
run
this
as,
is how
as y'all
this is
are.
how I want y'all to-
But here's my thing though. If we're saying, going back to the Roman Reigns and Randy shit, if we're saying that the edge between them is the peak, then like I know Jeff Hardy's popularity peak is up there, but Cody Rhodes' peak in general for the
Yeah.
company and as a superstar, it's higher than Jeff's.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So if we doing that,
I
then
agree.
the consistency got to be.
I feel like we
somewhere.
haven't.
Fair.
I just feel like I said, Jeff's had a better initial run with WWE than what Cody had. And like I said, I think his work in TNA was better than Cody's work. Cody's work in AEW was good for like the first 2 years, but then like Codyverse,
All right.
I wouldn't
But
even say
if we're doing that, since we're
Before-
counting the totality of professional wrestling, right? Cody Rhodes in 2018 was probably the biggest independent wrestling star on the planet. He was Ring of Honor World Champion, and
absolutely.
he was a huge reason why the Elite sold out All In. Like he's probably the face of why All In, like an independent wrestling show.
He's on the center of the poster.
So like Cody's done a lot. Like we talk about his AEW run a lot, but his Ring of Honor run is probably better than his AEW run.
All right, so the
No, it's stellar. No, it's definitely
move on to
no,
that,
it's
because you
definitely
just
better.
okay,
It's
so
100.
we're just ranking this as who you think is just a better overall superstar. Like between the two, who you think is just better in your personal preference. So
I always go by talent. I think Cody's better.
Oh, if we're saying
Yeah.
talent, then yeah, Cody.
Cody.
If we're
I
saying
thought we were talking
talent,
about like who ranks
100%.
higher all time.
No, I'm saying that's who y'all.
That was better. Who's the
I
better
only
overall
go by
superstar?
talent.
Who's the
Everybody
better
knows I
overall
go by talent. I go by your traits on what you do, like elevating championships, think like all that shit. Like talent to me, I rank. Like,
So
basically
to be more clear, you don't have to rank this as far as like Pete. Like you're just going off who you think the better superstar is. Like just the better superstar between the two. It doesn't matter about the peak, about this. Like who you think is better at character work, providing better matches, promos, better storytelling, like just who you think the better talent is overall, the better talent. That's
Oh, yeah, Cody Rhodes. Never mind. I take it all back. Cody Rhodes.
Well, yeah, I mean, if
Way better character
that's
worker, way better
so
promo.
let's run through it again. Let's just run through it again. We're this in case anybody wants to change their answer.
Okay.
Becky Lynch or Charlotte Flair?
Becky.
I mean, I'm saying
My
Becky.
answers aren't changing.
Aside in ring, I don't know what Charlotte does better than Becky.
Becky.
Randy Orton or Roman Reigns?
Roman.
As a
Roman.
talent, I value Roman Reigns more.
Same here. Roman.
Jeff Hardy or Cody Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes.
I'll switch to Cody.
I think this is the biggest gap so far. It's Cody.
Cody.
John Cena or The Undertaker?
See, now this is
Oh.
this is a definition
Yeah,
of close because
Well. If we talk about talent.
Super,
I know.
close.
what you mean?
If we talk about talent, I have an answer.
This easy. I'm just waiting for you to go because it's easy as fuck for me.
Yeah, now that I think about it,
It's
this is easy.
fuck.
This is easy.
Now I'm not saying it's a clear, but it's just I know who
because
my goat
because
is. I
yeah,
know
we
who my
talk
goat
about talent, but I believe your ability to sell a character and present it and be able to, especially do it for so long, I believe that goes into your talent level. You feel me?
I think we're thinking on the same way.
Yeah, like low key, I'm going Taker.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
going Taker.
Right, cool.
Like,
I'm going Cena. I got him. I can't call Cena the GOAT and then put Taker over Cena.
but we talk about what the
But I think what
I'm not
happens
gonna-
with Cena, we're talking about why Cena ranks higher is because of impact. If we're talking about Cena and Taker, we're talking about them as
absolutely.
talents. Taker, character-wise, ethers.
I mean, if we're
Well,
talking
that's what I
as
thought would
talents,
change
as pure
this.
talent.
That's what I thought would
obviously.
change.
Because if we were just talking about who ranks higher all the
Well,
time,
even
I'm
if
saying
we
Cena
change
too.
it or not, like I've said it time and time again. I think the Undertaker's the greatest WWE superstar ever. Like regardless of everything,
Yeah.
I firmly believe that.
It's fine.
Yeah, I agree.
So if you want to separate the two answers, you can. So if you want to say all time, Cena's the GOAT because of this. So just to be clear, if you want to separate it, you can. So I'll let you go again. If anybody wants to separate the two, let's want to keep their answer.
I mean,
So at all time, I would say Cena
For
definitely
sure.
ranks higher by one. Literally, he's literally right in front of Taker. But if we're going as talents, because of the character work,
yeah.
I gotta go with Taker because Cena didn't have the
No,
character work.
not at all.
Not even
Not at
close.
all.
If we're being real,
Make
not
this
even close.
character work for 3 decades.
I'd
That's
say
insane.
for me, what puts Taker number one for me is because he elevated himself on a stature that nobody else did, which is the biggest wrestling event of the year. Facing the Undertaker was a championship in itself, and I did this from WrestleMania 24 all the way up until 29. He was the very best match. He was the main focal point of every show. So 24, what is that? Edge, 25 and 26, Shawn, 27, 28, Triple H, 29, CM Punk. In
Triple
that
H.
stretch in time, he was literally another championship on the roster.
You can even argue 23.
Yeah, with Batista.
Didn't you used to be able to win the Rumble?
I mean, it was a
Bro,
little
you-
championship.
It was a literal championship.
Yeah.
Weren't you able to like win the Rumble to face Taker for his streak? Wasn't that like a big deal?
No,
they
so
had
Sean, that was the only time because
Yeah.
Taker was world heavyweight champion, and
Maybe that was in
The only
game.
time,
the
the
only
only,
time.
That was in
the
the
only time,
game. That
the only time they made that a part of a story is when Punk lost the title, and he was like, "The next biggest thing for me to do is face Undertaker in the streak." Basically, like that was just as important.
So, and I know there's been a lot of wrestlers where, like, if you beat them, it's a big deal. But having the streak next to you, like, they treated that as a championship, and the streak was literally the best match on
Big deal.
every single one of those cards that I named.
they're going to that point. There will never be anything topping the streak ending. That's going to be the shocking thing, the most shocking thing we've ever seen.
Nope.
Like the fact it was that
Should've never
long,
happened.
and some people never thought it was going to end. You know what I mean? Like that's the most shocking thing I think we'll ever see. So this next one could be interesting as well. Better overall superstar, Shawn Michaels or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
God damn it!
I'm not gonna lie. I thought I knew the answer, but
This is clear to you.
Better talent.
This is clear to you.
I have an
better
answer. Yeah.
talent.
I mean, his words exactly were better overall superstar. Oh my goodness. But even with that being said,
I'm about
if
to
we
change
go
my
better
rankings after this.
overall, I'm assuming we're not taking into account popularity, so I have to go Sean.
No, you can if you want. It's whatever you want to do.
Man, Stone Cold's peak though, man. That
I swear to God, if
It's
he went
crazy.
5 more
It's
years doing the same
crazy.
shit, he'd be the GOAT by a country mile.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Gotta
yeah,
good answer, bro.
Cold. I'm gonna go Stone Cold. I can't deny that, man. That nigga was crazy.
So
Yeah,
Stone Cold.
I just can't deny it.
Obviously, all time I have Stone Cold higher, but if we're going talent overall, I mean, I just think Sean. If Stone Cold, honestly, if Stone Cold didn't break his neck, we'd probably be singing a different tune right now. But Sean, I think Sean was just a better overall talent.
I feel like as talents, they're closer than a lot of people. They're closer than a lot of people think because both are elite at a lot of things. Like both are elite character workers, elite mic workers, elite storytellers. I feel like though, like obviously there's a huge gap in ring between them, but I also feel like it's a testament to how good Stone Cold is as a talent because him breaking his neck, for him to be as limited as he was after breaking his neck, and to give you the amount of classics he did, to me that screams more as a testament to your talent because you still found ways to deliver on an elite stage. So that's why I got Stone Cold.
I have to go Shawn Michaels if we're just talking talent. All time, I probably have. They're 3 and 4. Stone Cold at 3 for me. Shawn at 4, but this man Shawn literally could do everything at an elite level. Literally everything.
Yeah.
This character work, especially when he got older. Like this man was in his 40s doing some of his best work.
Hey, he can do everything except keep that smile, man. I don't know.
Relax, not too much.
Wild.
Hey, I ain't gonna
No,
lie. When
actually-
he hit that Sweet Chin Music yesterday, I dead ass cried. I was like, I'll never see this again, and boom.
What about this one? Could be interesting too, talent wise. Tiffany Stratton or Rhea Ripley.
Gee, why you looking at me? Why you looking at us like that, bro? He gonna be
Why are you
nasty,
laughing,
bro.
brother?
I'm afraid he's gonna agree with me.
Talent wise, I'm not gonna lie, man. Tiffany Stratton might be one of the most talented women to ever step foot in that company, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. She like talent.
She
She got
good.
it.
Tiffany, I'm not gonna hold you.
Just because I mean, I feel like she hasn't even hit her peak yet, bro. I gotta give it to Rhea because I don't think Tiffany really hit it yet. I don't think she's anywhere near where she's gonna be. I gotta give it to Rhea.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of living in the moment right now. Like Rhea is a very good in-ring worker. Her character, like her
Very
and
good.
Tiffany's character work are same level, but like Rhea's character just just skyrocketed her to a whole different strat. Yeah,
The aura, the
aura,
aura is off the fucking charts.
and if we're looking at storytelling, like obviously, like a lot of Rhea's feuds dragged out for too long, but Rhea's I think she's a better storyteller than Tiffany. So as a talent,
I mean, because she's been at it longer. Tiffany doesn't know how to. She's not in her storytelling back like that yet.
so
She literally
Tiffany has a
2021?
talent. Tiffany has a talent. I think the edge is in ring work. I think Rhea comfortably is everywhere else.
I think for me, you know what it is? I'm just early to the party. That's all it is.
Oh no, that's fine. Hey, we probably gonna agree 2 years from now.
Yeah, that's why I say give her time. I told you she ain't hit her
but
peak
right
yet,
now,
bro.
like I feel like the only gap.
Her peak's
Like,
about
for
to
me,
be
the
nasty.
only other person I can think of that took to this like naturally and as quickly as Charlotte. Like,
Yeah,
that's why I said her peak's gonna be nasty.
but I do feel like though, like the only thing Tiffany has right now is the in-ring work, and even then, so Rhea's like one of the best in-ring performers in WWE, and I think Rhea comfortably is everywhere else. I think she's a better storyteller. I think character work is on the same level, but the way Rhea knows how to elevate her character more, that edges it out. And as a storyteller, Rhea's better. So I'll give her to Rhea.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Rhea. I think it will change in a couple of years, but
Absolutely.
What about AJ Styles or Daniel Bryan?
All right,
Oh,
Daniel
motherfucker.
Bryan.
We're not
God.
answering this
Daniel
question.
Bryan.
God.
Daniel Bryan.
Fuck.
Super tough, huh? Super tough.
It is, but I have my answer.
Oh, you
Bro,
got
this is
your
a
answer? Okay,
coin
hold on.
flip, bro.
G said he got
Honestly,
his
this is a
I
coin
got
flip.
mine.
We're literally talking
G
all
got his answer.
time.
Hold on. Go ahead. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's Daniel Bryan. Like, it's close. You could say that 1,000%. It's Daniel Bryan, though.
Okay.
That's hard, bro. That's fucking hard. Fuck. You can literally flip a coin. Like, you can flip a coin. I think they're both literally on the same level, bro. Just because of his peak and because he was able to keep that and if he came back to WWE today, he get a massive pop. I'm going with fucking Daniel Bryan. But it's like by a fucking hair. Like this much, bro. This much.
Oh man.
I don't know. I hate that.
Dog.
But I got my answer.
All right, bro.
As
Kinda-
shit.
Kind of
Baby,
easy for me.
not even-
So how do I think as a
Easy. It's crazy.
I think as a
Yeah, easy.
I don't know,
Easy.
man. This is tough. It's like choosing between my kids. It's like
It's
choosing
hard,
between my
yeah, it's
kids,
hard.
bro.
Lewis, just flip a coin, bro.
I'm
Just
trying to
flip a
think
coin
because
at
one
this
thing
point,
I
bro.
hate when people talk about AJ is they forget how underrated of a character worker he is. Like 2015 to 2016 Bullet Club is like one of the greatest like wrestling peaks ever. No in-ring, just pure presentation. Like, oh my god. And the way he took the group from Prince Devitt and elevated it, like fucking hell. Oh my god. I don't know, man.
Sounds like you favoring towards AJ.
No, but
really does.
Brian's peak from 30 and then his in-ring peak in AEW.
I'm saying.
And I think Brian is a better storyteller. I think he's a better mic worker. So if I'm going as a talent, yeah, I'm gonna lean Brian. I'm gonna lean Brian. He brings more traits. AJ's a good mic worker, but Brian can be really elite. Like he'll really fold a motherfucker.
He's in his bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Brian at this point. Yeah, man.
Brian. I have Brian higher all time as an in-ring performer, and I think those are their two most like elite traits between each other. And I think Brian's a better character worker. I think he's a better storyteller.
Yeah.
Played the face and the heel. Like this man took like what he did in 2018 as a heel after coming back from retirement and becoming the most hateable heel in wrestling. Yeah, he got it.
Yeah, everything that you named,
WrestleMania.
is why I also clearly have Eddie above AJ in these combos.
Oh yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Oh, we got two more
That's
left. We're
fair.
gonna do Kurt Angle or Chris Jericho.
Oh, this to me, this is
These-
clear. I
this
ain't
is
gonna lie.
cake. This is cake.
It's a clear to me. I ain't gonna lie.
It's cake.
So I'm doing my best not to have the recent episodes that I've been catching up with AEW on.
Oh boy.
I'm trying to like erase that from my memory because I've really like it's so bad to the point where I think it's starting to hurt Chris Jericho more than add to it. Like him winning that ROH World Title, I feel hurts him more than anything because it's so bad. It's
Hey, guys.
so bad watching him wrestle. But it's Kurt Angle. He's
Hey,
the only person. Even though I'm
Hey, guys.
sorry, Kurt, that we're hurting your feelings. Kurt Angle, like
Hey,
that,
this guy
that
again.
peak,
Peak.
I
man.
ain't gonna
Like
say you sorry I didn't say it, bro.
Yeah, you know
Peak
what?
Angle.
he understands
Yeah,
that
I don't
it's a
have this time.
term of endearment.
This
But
man
yeah,
literally said, "I'm
sorry.
sorry." Kurt Angle. What?
Like, you
Yeah, we're
dickhead.
sorry that we're hurting your feelings, but
Come on, bro.
that is
Angle, we retiring that
It's
name.
peak
bro. We're
Angle.
retiring that name.
hey, peak Angle.
It's peak
I'm not
Angle.
gonna lie, Nate. You just cut with that. I'm not gonna hold you. Peak Angle.
I didn't
That's
come
just
up with
been
it.
agreed
That was
upon
trending,
with the
bro.
rest of the community.
Yeah,
Peak Angle.
I would prefer Prime Angle, but peak Angle's fine.
I'm calling him Prime Angle because Peak Angle, like, it's so basic.
Yeah,
Prime Angle.
that's what I'm
He
saying.
said that's
Prime
peak.
Angle rolls off the tongue.
I'm calling him Prime Ape. Angle.
And it.
Prime what?
I'm calling him Prime Ape Angle.
All right, G.
If I had the sign on me, I'd raise
How's
it
that
up.
Right.
any better?
He's not. He's not. We're not gonna get into that because I ain't gonna get clipped up the.
He's
ass.
got it. You see his son,
Who? His son?
Kurt Angle's son.
What about his
Yes.
son? No, I didn't know he had a
His
son.
son is black.
I didn't know he had a son. I really didn't.
Bro, Jason Jordan, what you mean?
Come on, man. Where you
Get
been?
the fuck out of here, yo. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Oh hell no, man.
Hey,
Jason,
I'm
bro.
Jason Jordan, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, Jason Jordan, I apologize. Please tell Charmel I said hi.
Come on, man. Nate, you gotta give your answer.
Not a
Oh my god, I just realized what you said.
I was about to say, there's no way y'all just move past that swiftly. There's no
No,
way.
That's part of the story, bro.
I said
I'm just because of peak angle. I gotta go with peak angle. I gotta Kurt Angle all the time. That's one of the greatest pure wrestling peaks, like in ring wise, I think we've ever seen. Ever.
Oh God, you know what people always say about Jericho, how entertaining he is. I always felt like growing up, Kurt Angle was just as entertaining. Like I don't care.
Absolutely.
That's
Like,
right.
Probably
you know
more,
what-
honestly.
You know what I do want to add though, like low key, because I watched the video and Kurt Angle was like, "See, that's the thing though. I wasn't on painkillers when I was wrestling. I just took them before and I took them after." I'm like, okay, so you were still on them though. I mean, like,
Chill.
it makes it seem like you wasn't on that type of timing.
Not too much.
You gotta
When you
go.
was, but it's okay.
Relax.
It's okay because it's not like it's
Let
not like
Prime Ape Angle live.
doing it. It was
Prime
trash.
Ape Angle. Y'all need to be stopped.
All right.
That's offensive to his son, bro. It's like,
Mo. Who hasn't given their answer yet? G
no.
said Kurt Angle. Mo.
We all said Kurt.
Yeah, I'm saying Kurt.
Kurt.
Easily.
Last one. Brock Lesnar or Triple H?
Be serious now. Nate, don't play with me. Nate, don't. Oh, Nate, don't play with me. I've let the Triple H slander rock for these last couple weeks. Don't play with me.
He ain't even answered yet.
Watch your mouths.
Hey, I don't know, man.
This is disrespectful that y'all even thinking about this.
You know what? I'm gonna say Triple H, and here's why. Why. Even though him beating Booker T was bad, it ain't him beating Kofi Kingston bad. It ain't him beating Kofi Kingston bad.
That's terrible.
That's why. That's why.
But you love
Do
that.
you think Triple H is a better talent though than Brock Lesnar overall?
No.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We giving Brock the Paul Heyman text. We giving him the Paul Heyman text. No, I'm talking about like as far
Yes.
as far as like the character work and the like, are we giving him the Paul Heyman text?
Give him the Paul Heyman
I
tag,
mean-
and we give Roman the Paul Heyman tax for the first 2 years. of Tribal Chief.
Right.
Whoa, nowhere near the
Yeah,
same.
that's
we're not
Mickey.
giving.
That's Mickey.
Brock was the man of the company without Paul Heyman. So what are we doing?
Yeah.
No. I'm not talking about like where they're positioned.
No,
I'm
I'm just being consistent. If we're doing that, then tax everybody
Yeah.
who has manager. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
No.
I mean, you got to kill the DX tax. You got to kill the Stephanie McMahon tax. You got to kill all that shit with Triple
Yeah,
H.
exactly.
We're not taxing. Not taxing Paul Heyman.
Wait.
Do you want to do the
I'm
Stephanie
not.
tax?
I'm not taxing.
I see G's point there. I think he's saying, do we tax it because
Because Brock Lesnar
Fucking
for most of his
Paul Heyman
career wasn't even cutting the promo. Like at least Roman was still cutting the promo.
All right,
Exactly.
all right, so
Roman
from
was
there, all right, so
talking
from,
that shit. You feel
so
me?
from
That's
there,
what
you
I'm
just
saying.
give Triple H the promo edge. The problem solved.
That's what I was doing. That's why I was like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
was
what I'm
never
saying.
gonna give Brock promos either way.
I know. I don't know. I don't think anybody would.
because
I'd be
was
like
saying,
Brock's
the promos,
one-liners though. He got
character
some of the
work,
greatest
Yeah.
one-liners ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Get a
promos,
life,
the
kid.
character work.
So better overall superstar? G, you're saying Triple H.
Yeah.
Brock was never getting no damn
Nate,
promos out
tread
of me.
lightly, bro.
Triple H.
Nate, tread lightly.
Well,
bro.
obviously, y'all obviously know I have Brock Lesnar ranked higher all time than Triple H. I just think his accomplishments
know that.
are better than Triple H's.
I know.
And that peak from 2002 to 2004, like literally, who has had a peak that big? Like in the span of 2 years, absolutely crazy. But as a talent, as a
NWA
talent.
EC3.
It's pretty clear Triple H is a better overall talent.
Okay, great.
So,
Yeah, I got.
but if we're going all time, obviously, I got him.
If we're going
I
all
got-
time, Triple H too.
I got Triple H on both accounts.
Disrespectfully, Triple H.
That's
All right, calm the fuck down, pal. Calm the fuck
No,
down.
no,
okay?
stop this.
Calm the
What
fuck
character
down.
does Brock
Right.
Lesnar have? What character?
Beast,
Like I
the
love
beast.
Brock, but what
He's a
character does
beast.
he have?
He's the beast.
Are you serious? 2014
Let's
is one of the
do
greatest peaks
this.
ever. What is you talking about?
Thanos
That's
Brock. What are you
character
talking
work,
about?
bro.
Did
Final
Triple
Boss
H
Brock?
have a 2014?
Cowboy
peak?
Brock?
Yeah, the 2000.
Did he have a 2014?
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah,
beat the streak?
exactly.
Are
Shut
we
your
talking
ass
about
up.
as talent or accomplishments?
You just asked
Scripted
character.
accomplishments.
2014 is one of the most dominant heels ever.
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 Legit. The
As a
streak
character, the
championship
that is
war.
true though. That is
He
true.
literally killed Super Cena
He
literally
killed
killed Super Cena.
Taker and Cena. That's all he did.
in the
And
same
we-
year. He killed the
That's
two
all he
goats in
did,
the same
bro.
year.
Bro, the Beast. Come on, Mo. The
Hey,
Beast as a character is higher than the game. Let's
Hey,
be
Triple H beat Goldberg after Goldberg won the title. I mean,
Oh nah, that's gross. Stop.
I mean, you got it right back. You got that- hey, and he ain't waste no time. He ain't waste no time getting that thing back.
In ring, I got Brock, of course. Duh.
Obviously,
If Brock
Okay,
wanted
yeah,
to, he
that-
could be
that-
Mount
okay,
Rushmore
yeah.
if he really wanted to.
If he
He was
wanted,
doing
he
yeah, I
actually
agree with
locked
that.
in.
He don't want to. That's his problem.
We're
So
talking
we're
about
not.
everything
So we're
else.
not. So we're not gonna tax guys for their want. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, and I do. I do. That's why he's top 10, not top 5.
Is he top 10?
Don't
Why
you
are
have Brett top 10?
Be like,
No, I don't. I changed that months ago, and you're still on this.
And he's still in your top
You
15.
came for Finn Balor for months. I don't want to hear this.
And did I ever
That's
call him
crazy.
top
Let's
10
take
all
the abuse from
time?
the rest of this.
Did I ever call him
You're
top
cut.
10
You're
all
cut.
time?
You're cut. You're
Hey,
Did I
cut.
ever call Finn Balor top 10 all time? No.
You thought he was going to be a world champion in Big 2025.
he's an
That has
2025
nothing
guys.
to do. That has nothing to do.
You didn't think this was
with-
gonna be his
with
year,
top
I ain't gonna
10.
lie. That's crazy. That's crazy. You thought he was gonna win a world title this year. That's crazy.
Like, please.
All right,
That
so-
report,
I
I
hope
don't know who reported that. They need
Hey,
to be arrested.
Look,
Need to be arrested,
I
bro.
hope you know. Look, I just put it like this.
Triple
man. I
H
hope
Just
not
you-
share
alive.
the just share the stream in the
because
chat, man.
because
Join
I
up, join
chose
up.
because I chose to honor my bets. I'm going to
Brett
continue.
top 15 is insane. Is it though? I mean,
No, it's not. What? I'm done.
Brett,
I'm not
Brett
defending Brett today.
unbiasedly is top 15, unfortunately.
Top 15 in ring for sure.
Oh, fuck out of here.
For sure.
Can you name 15 guys that are better?
They're
No,
going
I
to be
can't,
wrong,
actually.
most of them.
No, I can't.
Go ahead.
You can't.
I can't name 15.
You don't
guys.
say something. Go ahead.
you can name 15 people better. Gotta hear it. Gotta hear
I
it.
said I can't name 15 people better than me.
Oh, you
Okay, what are we talking
Yeah,
about?
I can't. That's what I said. Top 15 in ring for sure.
I'm sick of you. Fucking
At least you're
Hey,
keeping it a buck,
Hey,
bro. At least
can we ask her? Can I ask
Wait, G. I wanted to
Can we
ask.
not have a
Hold on,
Brett
G.
discussion,
You haven't seen it. So
please?
the past couple of days, we've been arguing about music in the group chat. Who's Bret Hart's equivalent to music?
Oh,
Who's
brother.
his comp?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say a name that's so out of pocket because y'all know I don't
Brett
like
is so
it.
rent free in y'all's
Ooh,
heads. Good lord.
all these dude does is bring
Hey,
up
hey,
Bret
hey,
Hart every
hey,
week,
hey,
brother.
hey,
Bret Hart, you're
Bret
dying.
Hart
Wait, wait.
is good. Hey, Bret Hart-
got a black wife.
Bret Hart, another overrated wrestler, just like Jay-Z, an overrated rapper.
Hey, you didn't come.
And you just called Bret Hart
You're
top
like,
tier all
yeah,
time.
now you're tweaking.
We moved.
Jay-Z,
Unbeaten
overrated.
Bret.
Jay-Z
You
is
just
not
keep
top
yourself.
two
You
all
just keep
time.
yourself. You just keep
Jay-Z
Jay-Z's
yourself.
up there. What do you mean?
Jay-Z top 5. Jay-Z top
Jay-Z's
5.
top
Right, come
five.
on, bro.
Jay-Z the
It's
GOAT.
not
top
Rushmore.
five. Wait,
Sit
who?
on
Whoa,
Mount.
whoa. Who just said Jay-Z top five?
He's top 5.
Jay-Z is not a top
Jay-Z
two
is
rapper,
not.
bro.
Top five what? Accomplishment, sure.
Rappers, nigga.
Accomplishments.
In
You just
general.
said Bret Hart
Man,
is
Hey,
Ja
chill,
Rule.
son.
Man,
Call Bret Hart Ja Rule.
Stop.
Ja
Oh,
Rule.
Ja
man.
Rule. Hey,
Ja
Ja
Rule.
Rule is some elite comp.
Bro, I'm
That's
pretty
crazy.
sure
That's
Bret Hart is
disrespectful.
a better rapper.
Nah, Finn Balor may be Ja Rule. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, so I know there's probably other people that want to join. So
Is Dame 50?
every 20 minutes, I'll add some people. The room is full right now, so we can't add anybody else right now. So I'm gonna give everybody 20 minutes each. So if you still want to join, just wait backstage. I will add some other people as the time goes by and stuff. So I see that the room is full. So I got y'all. I just want to let everybody know. So we'll discuss. We'll just talk about Royal Rumble, and then we'll just go from there. See how everybody's going. For the people who have joined, give me the men's predictions. Who do you think? Who y'all got? Who y'all got?
Y'all boys can go first. Y'all can go first.
Hey, I'm so sorry. Why it look like we got like one of them secret interviews where we got whistleblowers and we try to get the information?
Oh, nah, bro. What the hell?
Where's your ring light or something, Mike?
Man, hold on. My bad. Hold on.
Bro, anonymous.
Damn.
He
Hey,
like
that's
a
the ball
like a
anonymous
narrator
general
in the
manager. There we
movies.
go.
You got
He
a
like a
Jaguars
narrator.
pillow back there. You want to turn it off again, bro? Turn it off, bro.
Y'all remember that show Gaslight? That's what he looks like, bro.
Y'all, but damn, he gonna get on me by the ring. Like, all right, hold on. Let me turn my light on. Turn my light on.
All right, so
Is that a
predictions.
Jaguars pillow?
We'll start
I'm so sorry.
we'll start with the first guest here, and then we'll just go down. So you guys can just tell us who you think is going to win the men's Royal Rumble. We'll talk about everything else as well, but this the men's Rumble in general. Who you guys got?
Man, I don't see. I'm just going with the basic. I think it's going to be Cena, probably. I don't know. Maybe. I can't. I don't think. Only person that I think might win it, other than Cena, is probably CM Punk. But
Okay. Oh, so we can separate the answers. Give me who you think will win and who you want to win. If your answer is different, so give me who you would want to see win versus who you think will win. If your answer is different, so you think you want Cena to win, or do you think he's gonna win?
I think he's gonna win. Like I just know how Triple H booked. He's probably gonna book him to win. But it's either him or Cena that I think they're gonna book to win. But who I want to win, I really don't know who I want to win actually.
It doesn't really matter to you. You just enjoy it.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because
So if Logan Paul win, you be cool with that?
hell no.
Hell no.
He said he was cool. He said he was cool.
You said it didn't matter. I'm saying Logan Paul win.
Yeah, he said it didn't matter.
Unused in the bread. Here we go.
Oh no.
Kobe, what about you, bro? Who do you want to win? Who you think will win?
I think Punk's gonna win, but I want Jay. I want Jay to get a chance to win the Royal Rumble.
Jey
There
Uso?
go Lewis. There go Lewis.
Girl Lewis.
Like, cause
Hey.
Talk about the guy that just got 3-0.
this is literally a stacked Royal Rumble. Like, when is the last time you ever see a Royal Rumble that stacked that you don't know who can win?
Anybody with
That's
Logan? Anybody with Logan?
true. Not
Y'all know Logan finna be in the Final Four.
Hell yeah. Hell
Just
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell
We
yeah.
ready.
I'm boycotting.
Hell yeah.
Didn't they do that in 2023 though?
He was in like Final Five or something like that.
Okay.
Logan Paul retiring
I mean,
Goldberg? Do it, bro.
I mean, him and Goldberg should be Final Two if you ask me.
Robert retired Goldberg. One spear and he's done.
Oh my
His second match.
So you said Punk. You want Jay? Prince, what about you? Who you got?
I mean, I just don't want it to be Logan Paul or The Rock. I don't really care who wins it, or Logan Paul. Those three. But
So
if I had to choose,
if as long as they ain't Logan Paul, The Rock, and who else?
Goldberg, if he's a surprise
Goldberg.
entrance.
Okay.
I mean, why
Yeah.
not? No, I'm playing.
Stop.
Hell.
So,
Yeah.
any of those three, but who do you think's gonna win? Who you got? What's your
Probably Roman Reigns.
Okay.
Probably Roman Reigns.
Throw that shit up, bro. Throw that shit
Yes,
up.
sir. Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
I do want to
Or
point
a
out.
sleeper. Matter of fact, a sleeper pick, Drew McIntyre. He can win that too.
He is a sleeper. I'll give you that.
Drew could be a
He's
sleeper,
worse.
something like that.
I do want to point out. I love how like if this would have been a year ago, 2 years ago, and Roman Reigns was entering the Royal Rumble, everybody would have had a conniption. I do want to point out how like
Here we go.
no. I'm talking about like if Roman would have just came off, right? Still heel tribal chief would have just came off, losing the title, and then he entered the Royal Rumble as like that heel. Everybody like if this would have happened like a year ago, 2 years ago, everybody would be like, "You were just in it. Why are you back? Why are you back in it? Who else is going?" Everybody would have had a connection. Now
You know who's one of the you want to know who's one of, if not the biggest reason. You want to know who's one of, if not the biggest reason as to why people are cool with Roman being potentially winning the Rumble? One man, Solo Sikoa. Whether you like it or not.
We're giving Thumbboy credit.
No, I ain't giving
No.
him credit for shit.
No. I'm not saying he deserves all the credit.
Okay.
But in terms of how faces are made, with you having a heel who can bounce off of, Solo did what he was supposed to do. So
I mean, look.
You know what's crazy?
I'm just saying, bro.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, bro.
Solo did do his job. He did what he was supposed
I
to do.
guess.
I'll be here.
Roman Reigns Roman Reigns would have got accepted, cheered, loved when he returned, whether Solo was here or not.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, more
So
like that.
whenever
I mean, it's
Roman
Roman.
Reigns made his return,
was
he would have been cheered the same regardless. It
Exactly.
doesn't matter.
True.
Solo
what's
does nothing.
crazy? Everything they doing with you know how Roman was gone for like 6 months. They're doing the same thing with Solo. I'm just let y'all know right now. They're doing the exact same thing. The
Nobody
exact
said
same
it.
thing.
Except they ain't going to be turning on Jake.
I never said it was gonna work, but I never said it was gonna work. I just said it was the exact same thing.
We're not going to have We Want Solo chance. I can guarantee
That
you.
is
All due
Hey,
respect.
bro. Hey, man. You never know. You never know. You never
We
know.
got Jacob. We're
Never
cool.
know.
Hey, I was about to say,
Never
because
know.
when Solo came back and he just dropped the mic, Jacob Fatu was like, hey, don't act like I got bars and kept it pushing. We don't need Solo.
Yeah, we got.
I
don't
didn't say it was
need
gonna
Solo.
work. I just said they doing the same thing. They said they want to make Solo babyface. So.
He'll probably come back in the Rumble.
Hey,
They got to figure out what they're gonna
Again.
do with Solo, bro. They can't have him.
Turn it back to the
It's
street
overshadowed
champ.
by
Let him be on him. Let him be
Facts.
on.
Let him get his ass whipped by
Send him to
Jacob.
the-
Honestly,
send him to
what he
the-
should do, bro, he should just go back to how he can still cut promos, but just go back to like Enforcer vibe, but start beating people up again, bro. Like that's
Who's gonna be a force Solo?
Just like I want to fight. I just want to be somebody.
yeah. They just want to fight, bro. Like him, Tamatanga, Jacob, all this they just beating motherfuckers up. That'd be crazy.
Honestly,
I
bro,
think he's gonna side with Roman though. He's gonna side with Roman. I think he's gonna side with Roman.
I think Solo's story should conclude with not necessarily him joining Roman, but him having a one-on-one convo with Roman. Like, dang, now I understand what it means to be tribal chief, and understand that I wasn't ready at the time. But it's not a thing of like, okay, me and you, we tandem again. But it's like, hey, I understand you now. So
You literally say you're gonna acknowledge him. So
He did.
he's gone.
You think Solo gonna walk up to Roman and say, "I understand it now"?
No. I didn't say that. I'm saying eventually, if we're talking about Solo's character arc, because really that's what he's on right now. But if we're talking about that conclusion of it, I think that's the perfect conclusion of it. Now, when that happens, that's more so later on down the line. Like,
but wait a minute though. Because Roman's supposed to have something tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Same thing
With
with
Paul
Cody.
Heyman.
Cody's supposed to be.
I thought it was
having
Cody.
something,
I thought it was just
Cody.
I think they both are.
So it's Goldberg.
Because they cut a promo. After
Oh, you said Goldberg versus Roman part 2?
It was Goldberg.
Stop.
What?
They in the ATL. He pulling up.
Oh, brother.
Wait, why do y'all not?
I mean, he
want,
was there last time they were in AT.
Why do you guys not want Goldberg now? You want him then at
Big
Mania? Because we can do that too. We can do
I don't want him
that.
at all. I don't want him at all.
Don't want him
I don't want him at all.
So y'all don't want him now. Y'all
He can
want him
stay
then.
home.
So at
Bro, we don't want him
WrestleMania.
at all, bro.
Hey,
Stay
Malik, they
home.
want him at WrestleMania, bro.
Bro,
They want him at
man,
Mania.
Stay home.
It's Atlanta.
He can be in the
Georgia.
ground. He can be in the
It
ground. He
is-
can be back
stay
there.
home.
Did you say he could be in the ground?
It is
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Oh, I was like, Jesus.
So wait.
It is
I ain't that
Atlanta,
dark.
Georgia.
Calm down.
I'm down.
It
So
is
wait,
Atlanta,
realistically,
Georgia. It is Atlanta, Georgia. The only place Goldberg probably will get cheered. You know they gotta set up the
Yeah, he get cheered
elimination.
everywhere.
You don't gotta
Yeah,
set up
Goldberg gets
nothing.
cheered everywhere. I'm not gonna lie.
all right. So realistically, let's be
Do they want to
realistic.
make that risk? I was at SmackDown when they booed Hulk Hogan and Goldberg when they came
That
on
is
screen.
not the same.
They're
I
not
mean,
the
it's
same.
I
really
still
not the same.
they booed both of them when Goldberg's face showed up. They booed him too.
They was told to do that.
Let's be realistic for a second. We know Goldberg wrestling, whether people like it or not. But the thing is, wouldn't y'all want him to get his ass kicked now, get it out the way instead of just wasting a spot at Mania?
He definitely gonna give him that matchup
Absolutely.
regardless. He get that matchup anyway.
Fair point.
If he has to be on the card,
Like,
yeah,
run the
get it
Gunther
out the way
match
now.
at Elimination
You gotta be on
Chamber.
the card.
Run the Gunther match at Elimination Chamber and just get it.
I
over
think
with.
when he first came back, his first match back was in Toronto. It's in Toronto. I'm saying. He can end it in
Oh,
Toronto.
yeah.
Or-
So
He can end it against
Gotta wrestle
Gunther.
at
He gonna get his ass
WrestleMania,
beat.
though.
He
He's
gonna get
gonna
his
get
ass
Wrestle
beat.
Classic.
10 years
He's gonna
ago.
get
It's gonna be the best 10-minute match I'll ever see. Gunther gonna whoop his
You
ass.
think it's gonna be 10
10
minutes?
It ain't gonna be
You think
10
it's
minutes,
gonna be
bro.
10 minutes?
It is not gonna be 10 minutes. You gotta.
It might, if we're counting entrances, it might.
I'm counting entrances, bro.
Oh,
It's gonna
okay,
be
count
the,
entrances,
it's gonna
okay.
be a
Longest
3-minute
entrance you
match.
ever seen.
So what you saying? Like entrances would be what, 3 minutes, and the match would be 7?
5 minutes.
No,
Actually, 7
You
minutes.
got intro.
Nah, Gunther could take his time.
I mean, it'd be good. It'd be good.
Gunther taking his time, bro. He gonna
Be
be
good
taking
5.
his time. But you got also introductions too. Lillian takes like a minute or two
Yeah,
on
she
that
do.
one
She
too.
do.
Goldberg gonna
And
have
they gotta race the
But the
title.
same thing. Wait, did
And
y'all
then you
see?
know, when the match start, they're gonna have their little stare down. So before they even touch each other.
I probably won't even start. I think Goldberg just gonna spear Gunther.
I was just about to say that's literally what's going
And
on.
he gonna kick out. And he gonna kick
They
out.
gonna get in the ring and off rip, he gonna pull the Brock Lesnar match, spear, try to do the jackhammer, kick out, and then Gunther's gonna win.
Gunther gonna
Look
just
at
counter.
Gunther.
Hey, you saw what happened to Jay? The same thing gonna happen. The spear, he gonna reverse that shit into a power bomb. It's over.
That's
with,
what I was
bro.
about to say. I was literally about to
Or
say
we
that.
could tap
I don't
Goldberg
think
out
Goldberg.
too.
I don't think Goldberg can get up
Make
like
him
that.
tap
I don't think he can get up like that.
You don't have to. You know how strong Gunther is? He deadlifted Priest from a powerbomb position. He can do it.
He might be able to do it, but I don't know. Goldberg, he a little too old, man.
This
For
is-
that, man.
Goldberg
Should be wrestling then if you can't take it back.
Like crack rib, bro. I don't know.
Same
That's
shit.
what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Like when Jay
Somebody
Uso,
please
like pretty
deliver
much
that
went up
message
for like
to
the
Chris
Hurricane
Jericho.
Rana and got powerbomb. Goldberg can't do that.
Goldberg ain't doing a powerbomb.
Hey,
I mean, no, Hurt
hey,
Rock.
can we
They can
please
barely
deliver
run.
that message to Chris Jericho, please? Like, can't take a back bump, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Mo. If Cena can't take an H bomb from the chamber pod, then he shouldn't be there.
Bro, that's not
Let it go.
logical.
It's the same shit.
Nah.
If you
I
can't
want
take
Cena to
this-
perish, bro.
It's not the same.
they agreeing with me, bro. If Cena
No.
can't take an H bomb from the chamber,
I don't know about the pod though. The pod is
Why
That's
not the
the
pod?
pod
I
is
don't know about the pod.
Hell,
Dang.
Alright,
I don't know about the pod.
Rico
If this was like
Rico
2010, I'd be like, all right.
Then don't be in there. You can't
Well,
take
if this is 2010, John Cena gonna reverse somehow and then go into a super.
no, he's gonna take the H bomb and kick out at
And
two.
kick out at 2, yeah.
He's gonna kick out at two.
taking every
That's
finish.
literally what he's gonna do.
What you mean? He kicking out at 2 for this one too? Ain't shit changed?
Nah, bro. You want him to perish, bro. He not gonna.
He
Yeah,
lost
that's
to
literally-
it.
you're begging for death.
John Cena lost to Enforcer Thumboy. So like,
Who?
He also
I got-
lost some theory.
He lost the solo. At,
But this is his
what's it,
retirement
SummerSlam?
tour. Super Cena
No,
gonna
it's
be
Crown
back.
Jewel.
Super Cena gonna be back.
Not from an H bomb,
can I
bro.
see it first? Can I see it first? Can I?
You haven't
take a
seen
bit
that
one
Royal
more?
Why
Rumble.
don't
No, no,
y'all
no,
want
hey,
to
no, no, no.
see an
Hey,
H
look.
bomb pod, bro?
Hey,
Not on Cena. He can do it on
Why
like
not? Why not on
Ludwig
Cena?
Kaiser or something,
Why
or Braun
not?
Breaker,
Hey,
but,
Pete Dunne is still
or
on the Monday.
Sheamus.
Pete Dunne is still on the Monday Night
Can we
Raw roster.
not bury Pete?
Can
Dunne?
I just get a Cena win?
Why?
Just a single
No,
win.
why Pete Dunne? Why Pete Dunne?
Damn, why'd you say Pete Dunne?
Can you do someone like
Jack
Grayson
Green.
Waller?
Because
Can you
Pete
do
Dunne-
Grayson
Now you're
Waller?
cooking.
Oh,
Now-
Because
Grayson
Pete,
Waller?
because Pete Dunne literally was getting almost losing to R-Truth. What is the last time Pete Dunne won something?
They fucked my boy up,
It's
bro.
so-
They
it's so
messing- they messing
crazy.
him up, bro. I don't
It's so
like
crazy. They got this
I
man.
mean-
They got this man calling himself Butch, and I'm like,
Taliban
nobody's
needs to
calling
come
me
back.
Butch, dude.
Taliban needs to come back and
Like,
put him back in that tag team, bro.
Oh, you said
All right,
Tyler
back on
Bates
track.
Cena?
DJ, what's your prediction for the Royal Rumble in the men's?
All right, I got about there's about 3 or 4 or 5 winners. I think either Cena, CM Punk, Roman, Drew, and possibly I don't think he's gonna win. Possibly Seth because of that heel turn.
Right.
But those are my 5. Whether or not he wins, I don't know. I doubt it. If he even turns heel, I don't know. That could just be a fan Twitter thing that they're making up every freaking week. You know, they making up shit sometimes. You know,
Ain't no way this score.
Who do you want to see win? You got to pick that you want to see win.
who would I like to see win? Honestly, I'm not sure. When back then, I would have liked a couple months ago. I would have said, "Oh yeah, I'd like to see Randy Orton win to face Cody," but it doesn't even look like he's gonna be there.
Yeah.
He gonna be
staying
there.
home playing Elden Ring for the millionth time. So
He be there.
I don't know.
All right. So what about you, man? You're last. What who do you want to win? And who you think will win?
So I don't have nobody. I don't got no dog in the fight, honestly.
So Logan Paul can win. You go with that?
It is what it is. So if he win, he win.
Logan Paul winning. Why
Omos
you
can win. Then you go with that, bro?
Well, I'm Homo sapien, so you know.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm Homo
Yeah,
sapien, so
yeah.
it is what it is. But on a serious note, and I mean I've said this before. My gut is telling me Punk. I'm looking at the story that they're crafting for him, and honestly, it just makes sense for him to win. So, however, if it wouldn't be Punk, this may sound crazy. I wouldn't mind if it's Roman. I wouldn't mind seeing Roman and Cody 3 at Mania. I really wouldn't. And the reason being is because I think based off of their 2 showings, I think if you put them in a setting where it's like, okay, Cody, Roman, y'all 2 go at it mano a mano, no shenanigans, no help, none of that. A definitive winner, face to face, man to man. I think we can get an another, Mania Classic. Because in my mind, I believe that's probably that's one of like 39 and 40's main event is arguably one of, if not the best two Mania main event stretch we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And so I think again you get those two guys, a third match, and you be like, hey, do y'all thing. I think I think it'd be just as good as 39 and 40, if not better. So but again, my gut telling me Punk.
All right.
Well, real, can I just ask something? Because you're not the only one, but like, genuinely,
You talking to me?
anybody? Because you're not the
gotcha.
one that said it. Y'all genuinely believe any variation of Punk, Seth, and Drew can win this Rumble? Because for me, I've been preaching that Seth and Punk is the Mania match since they wanted to do it last year but couldn't. And now I just think they finna add Drew in the mix and make it a triple threat. I don't see any world any of them are winning the Rumble. I think they are all in this Rumble.
I don't think Drew's gonna be involved.
I feel like they could do like something they did in 2008 with fucking John Cena and Triple H and Randy Orton.
Yeah, for the
Okay,
title.
so,
Not like a
versus the
random
roster?
with no stake.
No.
I mean,
All right,
Drew's
so
not gonna be a part of that. Drew can't be a
let's
part of that.
let me and the co-host, bro, we're gonna run through our predictions real quick for the men's Rumble. So,
oh, go ahead.
I already said Roman Reigns months ago before he even declared. So my pick's still Roman Reigns. I think now I don't really think The Rock is doing WrestleMania unless it's a big swerve. I would have to see him come out the Rumble for me to know. But as of right now, I think the main event is Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. That's what I think it's going to be. That's my prediction for the main event. So I got Roman Reigns winning. Who would I like?
Wait for which night?
Night 2, of course.
Night two.
Night two. Yeah.
You don't think Drew's
You're right. You said Cody.
What's crazy? I don't see
Cody.
how people don't see that Roman and Cody 3 is on the table. Like it's there for
It's
them to take
absolutely
it.
right.
Yeah. I think
It is, but I just don't want that.
What, it's a
That I
classic
agree with.
though. It'll be a classic again.
It'll be good.
I ain't gonna cap though. I'm not gonna cap.
Man.
And I ain't gonna cap when Malik first said it, I was like, hell no. Nah. But then as stuff started to unfold and I started really giving it some more thought, I'm like, nah. Cody and Roman, if we're talking about like from 1 to 100, 75, 80%. Well, I ain't gonna say 80, but like 75, I can see it happening.
For sure.
So
my theory is, maybe I'm wrong, but my theory is I think Roman's going to win the Rumble. We already obviously know who he's going to challenge. I can make that clear. And then I think the favor that Punk is going to get from Heyman is to get him in that match to make it a triple threat. That's what I think they're going to do. I think CM Punk wants to be in the main event of WrestleMania. I think he wants that spot. But he wants to be in it with the top guys like Cody, Roman. So I think that's the direction they're going to go in. The only way that changes to me is if The Rock is showing up, which
No.
maybe. But
Please
that's my prediction.
But you don't like the sense of like not knowing what's gonna happen because you got Drew that want to take out the bloodline. You don't know what The Rock's gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, there's a whole
There's
bunch
a
of
lot
stuff
of
that
different
plays
angles.
a part.
Yeah.
If they go that route, it could be the greatest main event of all time.
and it's crazy that Roman is at the center of it all. It's amazing.
I think The Rock's in the center of it.
We'll let G go next, and then we'll go Nate, and then we'll run through.
Well, I think Triple H is doing a great job of making everybody feel important enough to actually feel like they're actually going to win it, to bring some intrigue to the show. There's only two people winning this Rumble. It's the GOAT or the modern day GOAT. It is either John Cena or it is Roman Reigns. Those are the only two people winning this Rumble. There is no the only other dark horse I'll somewhat accept is CM Punk, but I doubt it because CM Punk and Seth Rollins was supposed to be the match for last year when Seth Rollins had the World Heavyweight title. He doesn't have it anymore, but Seth Rollins is not going to get over the fact that he got packed up on Netflix. And now that Drew's in the mix, boom, there's your triple threat. How
with nothing on the line makes no sense. There's a random.
It's not random, and it's not nothing on the line. It's a blood feud.
Okay, but
It's a blood feud.
But is that going to be the benefit though?
If anything, it'll be night one, but we'll see. Because if Cena and Gunther are going at it, If Cena and Gunther are going at it, that's easily night one main event for me personally. And Punk, Rollins,
think about the women.
I just feel like they're not. CM Punk's getting the main event this year, bro. I really.
The blood feud can still main event. Like Cena doesn't have to. Like that's not on Cena bucket list, so it doesn't have to main event. I'm just talking about. I can see them doing it if they're gonna go. Oh, I want to win my 17th world title. But to me, with the feud that they've been. The story that they've been telling for over a year now, they're not gonna go another WrestleMania without CM Punk and Seth going at it. The Netflix one was just to give Netflix a main event that everybody can tune into and further a story. That's all it was. That's literally all it was. The payoff match, the blow-off match is happening at Mania. I just don't know if it's one-on-one or if it's a triple threat. That's the only difference. And it's a blood feud triple threat. You can pay off blood feuds. Hell, if you can do Jimmy Uso versus Jay Uso with that horrible match, you can do the blood feud of CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Because Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso, that match literally did nothing for either of them. Nothing.
Dude, it was awful, man.
Nate, what's your prediction, bro?
John Cena. I already said it. 3-time Royal Rumble winner. You got to submit him as the GOAT, right? Best way to do that. 3-time Royal Rumble winner. Have won title number 17 this year. You automatically solidify Cena as the greatest of all time. He already is, but that's how you solidify it.
Cena who?
Cena Weevil.
Lewis, what about you?
I do not really have a prediction. I don't know. We'll leave it like that. I don't know.
No.
He says The Rock.
Fuck you,
bitch. I'm with G. I'm split between Cena and Roman, but I'm gonna lean with John Cena.
All right, and then we'll run through the women's rumble real quick because we get some new people up here. So for the guests, we'll start with from the top again. Who you got for the women's Royal Rumble? Who do you want to win, and then who you think gonna win?
This is who I want to win. This is who I want to win, and this is who I think is gonna win. I think it's gonna be Io. I hope it is, and I do think she is gonna win it, in my opinion.
Io, not a bad answer.
I think Charlotte's gonna win.
Oh fuck no.
Unfortunately, she is a favorite.
Right, hey.
Gotta consider. Who do you want to? Who you want to win? To?
No. I think Charlotte's gonna win. I would love to see an NXT star get a chance, like like
Roxanne or something.
Like a Roxanne. If she was in NXT a couple years ago, somebody like Stephanie is it Paquette?
Vancouver.
I don't think there'll ever be a scenario in our lifetime where an NXT call-up wins a Rumble. That's just me.
If you can do a Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte at a WrestleMania, what like it's possible.
But Rhea didn't win the Rumble though.
But I'm saying, but you still had an NXT championship on the card. Like
that was different. 2, Charlotte won the Rumble, and 3, we saw how bad that turned out.
That was horrible.
You think it would have been better with a crowd though?
No.
I think it's the result that was the problem. It's not
the result. Is why is Charlotte? We know the NXT. We know how valuable the NXT Women's Championship is, but on the grand scheme of things, why is a legend like Charlotte downgrading? You had a gold mine to go after the 2 top biggest prizes. Why are you downgrading?
And then, mind you, just to give it up not too long after.
I think it was at a time where they were trying to make NXT like the third brand. And then they just gave up on that.
And on top of that, with people saying Roxanne, I just feel like not discrediting Roxanne's talent. I think she's the best woman on the planet. But for me, the main roster crowd is just too fucked up to even do a gamble like that. I wouldn't even consider it. Like Oba Femi to me is a guy that could win a Rumble. But when he loses the NXT Championship next year, am I gonna be like he's a favorite to win the Rumble? No. You gotta let guys come in and cook and let them get over.
And Roxanne ain't even been featured on the main roster like that for people to actually care.
I don't care. It's gonna take if an NXT call-up were to win a Rumble, it's gonna have to take a generational type of popularity for that.
Like a Jordan Grace.
No, I'm talking about
She's
it's
not
something.
NXT
I mean, not the NXT time.
It would
She's
have to
not an
be.
NXT
It would have to be
Rebel.
somebody like famously known at NXT, like Samoa Joe or something.
Like if Adam Cole would have won the Rumble back in 2018, like people,
Yeah, people
Yeah.
would have been like,
because
all
he
right.
was like,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Makes sense.
it's something like that.
And on top of that, they would have to be featured on main
Television.
roster shows to at least
Yeah.
get over somewhat for them to be considered.
Prince, what about you, man? Run through it real quick.
I mean, I think Charlotte's gonna win. Who I want to win. To be honest with you, it's like 4 people announced. I don't even know who's gonna be on that shit. So, I mean, I really don't got. I don't really exactly. So
There
like,
go
I don't
Drew.
even know. I don't even know. So like, I don't even know who I really want to win for real though. But because I
You
mean,
got Charlotte?
yeah, I think it's gonna be Charlotte and Tiffany.
Not bad, not bad. DJ, what about you?
Yeah, I gotta be boring and say I think Charlotte is gonna win. Who I'd like to win? I'd like to see Io win, maybe. Her and Rhea would be good. They kind of teased it, but I highly doubt it's gonna lead to
I mean,
anything.
she couldn't be Liv Morgan, so I don't even know if she can be Rhea.
That's what I'm saying, bro. She lost to Liv Morgan.
And I don't know.
No,
I don't know
okay,
why-
That wasn't even a dirty
I'm
victory, bro.
And honestly,
No,
I
here's
don't
the
know
thing.
why y'all keep saying I see
Right.
Io eliminate. We already saw what that was like. We saw her as a champion. It wasn't good.
Hold
I
on.
don't even
time
care
out.
about the
Hold
championship
on,
actually,
man.
because she's obviously gonna lose. But bro, you lost to Liv Morgan.
No,
You
no,
didn't
no,
even
no,
get
no,
cheated.
no, no, no. Hold on.
Like,
Listen,
it wasn't like a
listen,
cheat win,
listen,
bro.
listen.
Clean as a whistle.
No, hear me out.
And Rhea packed up Liv Morgan so easy like that in like 10 minutes.
Hold on,
There's
hold
no
on,
way
hold
Io
on,
even
hold on.
poses a
Hold on.
threat.
That's crazy.
Keep
bro.
it a buck though. That to me is not a big deal because Jinder Mahal beat Shinsuke Nakamura
Oh my
twice,
God.
and
No!
Shinsuke Nakamura won the Royal Rumble.
Okay, but that was
no,
still not good.
no.
That means
Still was
nothing
not
to me.
good.
But Shinsuke still won the Royal Rumble, and we were all okay with it. And
Okay,
if it
That,
was
that is true, though. That is true, though.
we were all
so
It
okay,
is.
and it was a lot of
Niggas
people's
was okay
predictions.
with it.
Hey.
Baby.
First off,
Not
Mo, and this is why I hate you. 'cause
Nah,
this-
he's not lying, though.
Shinsuke used his
crazy.
last genie wish
First
to make
off-
that shit happen, bro.
First off,
That was his last cheating wish.
that's crazy logistics because one, that was absolutely
He said, "I don't care if I
horrible
don't win
when
the
he beat
WWE
Shinsuke.
championship. Just
That
let me
was
get this Rumble."
absolutely horrible when he beat Shinsuke. But
Correct.
the Rumble win was like, okay, Shinsuke's kind of revived again. He's kind of back.
do that with
Same
Io.
with
You
Io.
did that with
But
Io.
also,
wait,
G,
wait. I'm not done. I'm not
also-
done.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Because the other thing too, right? It's all about the execution and what you do afterwards. At the very least, at least Jinder had a little bit like I beat Randy Orton before this, right? Who was the Io lost to Liv
Jinder
Morgan?
Mahal. You know, let me not get mad.
You're also forgetting
Logic.
Shinsuke lost because of interference. That's like the one thing you keep missing.
Fair.
Shinsuke
Io
lost
I mean,
because
at the
of
same
interference.
time,
He lost
like
clean
at
as
the
a
same
fucking
time,
whistle.
hold on. At the same time, let's
Raquel
be
didn't
real.
even interfere.
At the same
Bayley was on a
time,
losing streak, too.
at the same time though, and this kind of talking point, I've said this kind of talking point before, like kayfabe wise, how would I take Io serious? However, in the grand scheme of things, you mean to tell me we get Io and Rhea at Mania?
That's not gonna move it.
Like I don't. All I'm saying is this: the minute that match, all I'm saying is this: the minute that match is announced, you think anybody gonna be thinking about? Oh, but you lost to Liv. Like, who cares? She about to face Rhea. So
You wanna know why?
But we remember, bro. That was like in December.
You wanna know why that matters though? Because if we're gonna have a fight, right? If we're gonna have a fight, especially at Mania for a world title, we gotta believe in the story. Now, they already can't tell women's stories leading into Mania as it is. They already can't do it. They have a horrible track record of it. Look, Becky and Bianca is probably the only one in recent memory where the build going in, I was rocking with week to week. That Io Bailey stuff, we knew Bailey was gonna win, but that was a horrible told story.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on Rhea Charlotte before their Mania match. That was horrible. So mind you already have a story that's probably not going to be told great versus a contender who, you won the Rumble, but Rhea versus Liv. I was the only one who actually had a little bit of faith. Rhea might lose the feud. Everybody else up here pretty much had no doubts in their mind Rhea was getting that title back. So if Liv
Oh, we were
Morgan
right.
wasn't even a threat, and Io Sky was losing
He's wrong. We were right.
clean, no Dom interference, no Raquel interference, no anybody interference. She lost clean as a whistle.
Yeah,
And you
she
know what?
did.
And then you know what Io did? You know what
She's a
Io
world
did?
champion.
You know what Io
Yeah.
did right after that? Start feuding with the Pure Fusion Collective.
There we go.
And hence the reason why I said. Hence the reason
Why
why
would
I
I take
said.
her serious?
And if you're looking at it from the standpoint of, okay, she win the Rumble and then bam, that's it. Then sure. But the thing is, it's all about compelling storytelling. And if they can find a way,
I'm not gonna
which
lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Winning
hold on,
winning
hold
a
on, hold
Rumble
on.
is a
Hold
pure
on.
revival.
That's not-
Hold on.
Rhea and Io have a build. That build's gonna be trash. Let's be honest. That build's gonna
That's
be
my
trash.
point.
Hey, 100%.
That's literally my
Trash.
whole
What
point.
build
More than
would be
likely,
bad, though?
more than likely.
That's
But
literally my
Going to
whole
be
point.
trash. Let's be honest.
Compelling storytelling. There will be zero. That's my whole point. There will
Yeah.
be no
And-
story to this.
And honestly, bro, we forget how meticulous Triple H is. You really think if Triple H wanted Io to win the Royal Rumble to face the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania, do you really think he would have her lose to Liv Morgan, who is not
The
a threat
Women's
to Rhea
World
Ripley at all?
Champion.
Clean as a whistle.
Oh
No.
Who's the world
Clean as a whistle
She
in
lost.
December. December. The Rumble is in February. She lost to Liv clean in December. Do you really think
What
Triple H
gender,
would have
bro?
booked her to lose clean in December
He's
just
me-
to win the Rumble in February
he-
for the
what
same
he's
title
saying
against
is-
someone who's not even a threat to the current champion?
What he's
That
saying
doesn't
is
make
he
any
would've
sense.
what he's saying is he would have built Io up slowly and protected her any way possible. By the time
She
the
ain't
Rumble,
even win the mid-card title
She didn't.
tournament. She ain't even win that.
well,
And she was
to
in
me,
it and
to me, if you're a favorite in the Rumble, you shouldn't win. You shouldn't win a mid card title. That's
No,
what
but
it
no,
is.
no,
guys,
no, that's
I-
my thing though. No, but that, but
God.
bro.
Only exception is
Alright,
Luther
alright.
because he had
Within
nobody
that
left.
mid-card title tournament.
Let my guy down there
And
give his
couldn't win
prediction,
that.
and we're gonna get some.
Didn't Zoe Stark make the finals?
Yeah. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. So, give you what's your prediction for the Rumble? Who you,
Dakota Kai and Lyra. Yeah. But
so you the last one. You gotta give your you can give your prediction.
I'll be honest with you, I don't really have no sure predictions. I mean, I've heard Jordan Grace before, which I wouldn't mind that at all. That'd be a really cool way to introduce her. Well, not introduce her to WWE audience, but introduce her to the main roster audience. That'd be pretty cool. But other than that, I ain't really got no sure predictions. So
Well,
All right, fellas. Appreciate you guys for coming through, man. I'm gonna get some other people up here, man.
that's for sure.
yo, Marie, let me.
I'm gonna get some new people.
What was I about to
Always
say?
struggling clear physical collective.
is Finn Balor and Liv Morgan in the same boat?
No.
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 Not at all.
No.
Liv Morgan actually won in this.
Liv Morgan can beat
Oh,
Finn
look
Balor.
at G making sense.
Yeah,
about
Liv
Finn
Morgan
Balor.
could beat Finn Balor. Stick.
Yeah, Liv Morgan ain't.
You gonna kick him out of Judgment Day, bro?
Liv Morgan ain't that cooked. bro.
That's
She not
nuts.
that cooked.
Yes,
That is
I'm at
nuts.
this point, please.
Morgan.
Get him out of here.
But what's it called?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're bringing new people on, but I just want to say real quick, it's probably going to be Charlotte because Charlotte Tiffany I felt was always going to be the match. I just didn't think Tiffany was going to be the champion this soon. I thought we was going to. I thought we was going to get that first woman cash in. I just thought why not? But just for shits and giggles, why? Because again, this division needs it because literally it's brand split LOL because they have no depth. If she's cleared and she can go, why not give Alexa Bliss a Mania match? Why not? If Alexa Bliss is cleared and ready to go, because I don't think she is.
She's having contract problems. That's why she ain't on TV.
Oh, okay. Well, then if she's cleared and they figure that out, why not? Why not put her back in
Not a
the
match
I'm
against
not
who?
saying she ain't got to win. She ain't got to
Against
win.
who?
It has to be
Against
against
who?
Rhea though.
It had to be Rhea because I think Charlotte.
Yeah, that match is ass already.
I'm not
I
moving
don't want to
at
see that.
all.
Oh, that's not a WrestleMania.
Unused to the
You can have that match in
Ass
Saudi
already,
Arabia.
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
To give
Yeah,
the
that
prediction.
match-
You're doing Alexa like that?
She's
not.
not-
Don't get me
She
wrong.
ain't
Alexa
been
Bliss,
Alexa
the
Bliss since
legend.
2018.
Yeah,
for
not
real.
me. Not me.
She ain't been that since 2018.
Well,
Let's
yeah,
keep the
because
buck.
all she was doing was hanging with freaking superhero Nikki Ash.
How about
That's
this?
the
How about this? She
problem.
can go after Lyra.
What the
She can go
hell?
after Lyra.
That's
That's
the
fine.
Yeah, I'm
Why
cool
not?
with her going after Lyra because I think
Go after
Yeah,
Lyra.
sure.
Lyra.
All right.
I think
Yeah,
she
that's
cook with
fine.
Lyra. I think
she
she would
could
cook with
with
Lyra.
That'd
Alright,
be fun,
I'm
I
not gonna lie,
guess.
y'all doing Alexa dirty.
So I'm
She
So
hasn't
you
been on
think
TV in 2
Alexa
years.
has more credibility than Io Sky
Yeah,
right
that's
now?
Hold on,
my
hold on,
thing.
hold on,
Like
hold
we
on.
don't know
Yeah,
how
that's
she
kind of
got
crazy.
beat.
That's
We don't
nasty.
know. Like,
What's that?
There's no way you were
That's
so
nasty.
you were
That's
so against Io
nasty.
Sky, and now you're pushing Alexa
Wait,
Bliss
what happened?
narratives.
What happened?
Matter of fact, let me.
That's
oh yeah,
nasty,
yeah. Get
bro.
the side.
That's
Get the
nasty.
side. Get the
Okay,
You
side.
know what, bro? I gotta
Get
get
the
my
side.
son, bro. That's
Wait,
Yeah,
nasty.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
cooked.
yeah.
You're cooked.
I
You're
didn't
cooked.
hear what you
Take
said.
away. Yeah, that's better.
Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said. Repeat that, please. I don't
He said,
understand
"No
what.
way you shot down Io
He
Sky."
said he said
but
he
came
said no
before
way you
Alexa
turned down Io
Bliss.
Sky, but you came for Alexa Bliss.
I'm sorry.
Bro,
Did Alexa
That's
Bliss
crazy, bro.
did Alexa Bliss on TV lose to Liv
Get
Morgan?
the side. Get the side again.
No,
Get the
Io
side
Sky
again.
literally beat Bianca Belair clean as a sheet not too long ago. Like, why are we pushing these kind of narratives, my nigga?
That is pretty
And what
nasty.
did they do? And what did they do right
Get the
after?
side again,
They
Nick.
left the title match, and then she went on to lose to Liv Morgan.
That's crazy.
She went on to lose to Liv
You just want to see the
Morgan.
Lily Dawn,
But the
don't you?
thing
You want to see
is,
the
but the
Lily
thing
Dawn.
is, right? I understand. Hold on.
She's
I
not gonna be
The
understand.
Lily Dawn's
Hold on.
crazy.
Hold on. I
Forgot about
understand
that.
the EO. I understand the Io Sky perspective. Like she just lost to Liv Morgan, but like Alexa Bliss ain't been on TV in 2 years, and even when she was on
Saying,
TV,
bro.
she
was a
hasn't had
loser.
a classic damn near in like fucking
Well, it's
5
not,
years.
it's not even it's not even
8
that.
years.
To add to
Like,
Not even about
to add to
that.
Lewis's point, I mean, to be honest, her
I
matches
didn't
have
think
been,
she
her
had-
matches really isn't the issue for me. Is she ain't had that aura in a long time.
She
bro.
ain't-
Since
ain't been-
2018, bro.
Okay.
It's been
Like that
Facts.
goddess
7
aura, like
years.
she had that
Facts.
in it, bro.
And Malik,
Facts.
what better way if she came out? Look, I'm gonna use an example, and I want y'all to stick with me for a second. And I'm gonna
scared.
use an example because
Mo,
there
have
was
the
a
sign on
wrestler
hand. Have the
who
sign.
came into the Rumble who was cooked, who we hadn't seen in a
Say
minute,
Oscar.
but a new presentation. And now they messed it up when they got to Mania. They messed it up. She should have won. I don't care about Bianca Belair's record. Oscar should have won that match.
I agree.
However,
I agree.
when she came in, though, she'd been cooked forever before that. New presentation, new look. She didn't win the Rumble, but she was number 2. And then they gave her the elimination.
I would
chamber
say
win.
for it to work,
If you
she
do
would
that
have-
with Alexa,
she would have to come out with the goddess theme, the gear, everything, bro. Like,
Yes.
I-
She'd have to
but-
go back
And
to
she
that.
have to
Classic Alexa.
cook on the mic.
That's
She
like-
have to
But
cook.
It has to be the
Hey,
same
but here's the
mic.
thing.
Yeah, 'cause she can cook on the mic.
I agree with everything y'all are saying. That's how I would book it. I don't want her to be no freaking the Fiend. She needs to leave that alone.
Oh nah.
R.I.P. Bray Wyatt.
But
She
here-
don't need to go back to the Fiend.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the
R.I.P. Bray
thing
Wyatt.
about Alexa Bliss. I mean, I know that everybody wants to see her like doing the goddess gimmick again, but I don't think it won't be the same as it was like a few years ago.
He's right. He's right.
Cooking.
He's not
The
cooking.
thing is right with Alexa Bliss currently right now with how she is, the way she's solidified and stuff like that. She's kind of at the point where she was with the way how Becky, Charlotte, and Bayley are now. How much more reinvention can you realistically do for Alexa Bliss?
right.
Because reinventions to me should be to be able to do something that you haven't done yet to elevate yourself even more. How much more can Alexa Bliss truly be elevated at this point? To me, she's already plateaued.
But I don't even think it has to be to the sense of elevation because she can be at the same, but just have one more good run
Bro.
and then kind of do what y'all are saying. I'm not saying again because I'm not even
I'm
saying
hearing you. I'm hearing you.
I'm not even saying she has to win the match. I'm not because Rhea at this point, they're not using Rhea to elevate anybody yet. Rhea is still in her peak prime dominant run. She's
Yeah,
still
I
here
mean-
by Bianca Belair timing. So I'm not saying Alexa Bliss gotta win the match and go on some crazy run, but all I was talking about, because if I look at this depth, and I've been talking about depth with this roster for forever and a day, I think whether Charlotte wins the Rumble or not, Tiffany's the match.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill, I'm pretty sure is going to come back and fight Bianca or Naomi. One of them two. So you need somebody for Rhea, and bluntly stated, who else is going to do it unless you run back Becky? That's why I said for shits and giggles, why
I
not
mean-
Alexa Bliss? Bring her back in a new
Shits and
great presentation.
Well, here's
Let him go.
She's in giggles for WrestleMania World Title match. It's
It's
crazy.
nuts. That is.
so
Well,
the thing is
that's all you,
too.
brother. That's all
The
you,
thing
bro.
is too. If we compare it to Bayley and Io, the main saving grace that saved Bayley and Io last year was the fact that their match was actually good. I think at this point, Triple H just wants the matches to deliver. I don't think he gives a fuck about any other story other than the main draws. So stylistically, Alexa Bliss and Rhea Ripley does not move me more than Io Sky and Rhea Ripley.
At
on
all.
paper.
What are we talking?
mean-
that does not sound like a good match at all.
Like, there's I just can't. If especially on the other side of the women's world title match, on the other side you have Charlotte and Tiffany. I don't see Triple H being like, you know what's a match that could really match that? Rhea and Alexa Bliss. Name value, sure. Stylistically and match quality wise, it's not going to be anywhere near what Rhea and Io can do.
So then, other than that, then I'm assuming we just run it back Rhea and Becky, because there's no other match that's gonna be on that level.
I'm fine with
Becky's
that.
50-50. We
I'm
don't.
fine
I
with
think
Rhea
you-
and
I,
Becky.
that's okay. They go into the prediction.
I really want to see Becky and Rhea again, but they gotta like have like a compelling story because like I know that Becky had some like unfinished business with Rhea, and I know
agree.
that Becky had some unfinished business with Liv either. So who knows what could happen there?
Maybe they can do a triple threat aspect. We talked about that a couple months ago too. Maybe
I
they
mean,
can-
I can see it as a triple threat, but but
Now, if they did a
probably,
triple
like,
threat, I'll be
I'm
all
not,
right.
right?
I'm all right with it.
I mean, it could be a possibility. Becky, Liv, Rhea.
Yeah.
Women's
All
World
right.
Champions.
But the thing is, we've always known, no matter what, like Triple H just wants the best like matches delivered possible. Not even name value wise. Stylistically, he wants you to go out there and steal the show. And I don't know if stylistically he trusts Alexa Bliss to bring the best out of Rhea more than Io Sky.
Facts.
I mean,
As he should.
here's the thing. If Becky comes back, which I believe she will after Royal Rumble, I mean, I know that I want to see her like as a heel character, but I don't see it that way. I kind of see it more kind of like a tweener, like a tweener,
different character aspects, showing
Mhm.
different character aspects. I got
Yeah.
What we need.
And I know Becky got some unfinished business as well.
I want to see her smoke Liv. I think her and Liv is a good women
Yeah.
story
Oh.
without a title.
Smoke Liv is crazy.
I can
I see
look
what
in my mind. I could see Becky and Liv in like a stipulation match, like
Hey,
last
hey,
woman-
people want more women's storylines that don't involve titles, right? Becky
That's
and Liv is
true.
right there.
That is
Becky
true.
is right there.
That is true.
I know
The
people don't.
problem
I know people don't
That's
like
true.
Liv because
Right,
Liv, but
right,
it's
right.
there. It's
Look.
there.
Look, they literally have so much depth. They had to run back the Elimination Chamber story from last year around the same time because who else was Rhea going to feud with? So they were like, hey,
You ain't
they was
lying.
like, hey, Nia, what you doing? You just lost? Yeah. She's not even going after Tiffany.
Transfer
Mark.
portal.
She's not even going
That's
after
so sick.
Tiffany. Like,
Yeah.
think about
Transfer
it.
portal,
Tiffany
baby.
cashed in on her.
You know what they
And
said?
Tiffany
Follow
cashed
Cruz
in
hit
on
that
her.
transfer portal
And
game.
Nia Jax isn't even going back after her. She went after
That is
Hey,
pretty
hey,
wild.
you know what's funny?
Yeah,
Hey, you know what's funny?
Run that back.
Her first match back.
She don't want to smoke, bro.
Look,
You know what's
I
funny?
know,
Her first
I
match
know
back
many-
on Raw.
All right,
Was
so
it Bayley?
to the guests that to the guests that have joined down here, I'm gonna run through basically kind of what we ran through. Then I'm gonna ask y'all a different question. So we'll start with the top guy right here. Prediction for the men's rumble: who do you want to win? Who do you think's gonna win? First guy right here.
Who, me?
Above you.
Me?
Next to Mo.
Two-time. I'll just call you two-time. How about that?
That's fine. That's fair. I think Cena gonna win. I mean, I think that they're just gonna give him that, that 17 championship like whole ordeal. I really want CM Punk to win, but I think that he's gonna lose, and I think that he's gonna insert his favor into the main event. So let me say this. I think it's gonna be Roman and Cody at WrestleMania. But I think that he's going to insert the favor from Paul Heyman in his Arizona match to make it a triple threat.
So for the people that saying Cena winning the Rumble, I'm letting y'all know right now. You better warn him. Don't bring that weak shit with Gunther. Don't bring that weak shit over there.
You don't get built to ass. I'm sorry.
It got to be Cena and Gunther.
I'm with him wrestling him. Just don't bring the past 3 years Cena. Don't bring that weak shit.
Don't worry. Hey, our king gonna take care of him. Our king's gonna take care of Cena.
We need to see him when he
gonna make sure
was
he
on that U.S. title run.
If I'm being honest, that's the
We need
version.
Cena U.S. title run.
That's the version
Don't bring that weak shit over.
that's the
You
version that
gonna
Gunther
die.
gonna have to
You gonna
get
die.
because
Yeah.
if it's even a portion of Super Cena. I'm sorry, it's over for him. I'm sorry, bro. It's over. You're right.
Yeah, it gotta be Cena U.S. title.
Right
run
away.
We
after
seeing
that. Like,
Super Gunther, bro. What you mean, bro?
Super
He ain't
Gunther.
Super Cena.
Super Gunther is crazy.
He
We
ain't Super
seeing
Cena, bro.
Super Gunther.
What he is already is crazy.
Until I see Gunther bury a whole
Bro,
faction
Super
by
Cena
himself,
was losing to Lord
I
Tenzin.
No, don't worry.
I'm not moving.
Yeah.
I can't put him
Yeah.
on that, bro. I got to see him get DDT'd on concrete and everything, bro. I
All
gotta
right.
see the
That's
whole-
Gunther can bear the LWO. He'll bear him next
Yeah,
week.
no, I'm
I'll call
saying-
it.
Oh
Hey,
hell! Oh,
Hey, listen,
hell.
I'm not saying I don't want to see
Right.
the match. I'm just saying don't bring that weak ass.
The match should be good, though.
shit.
Match should
Don't
be
bring
good.
that weak
I think
ass
it's gonna be
punk shit.
fire. I think Cena
I
versus
better
Gunther
see
would
some
be fire.
Hurricane Ranas.
I mean,
better
I
see
can
some-
see it.
all that
No.
Hurricane
I like
Rana
my
is
Cena with a healthy neck. I like it with a full.
He couldn't even do it right in his prime.
shit. It don't matter.
His prime, so no.
I'd like to
He
see
gonna-
the sun.
He gonna retire early. Please no.
Bro, you
No.
bring
No.
someone from Coacina, you will die. You will die.
No, he got to go back to what he used to do when he used to catch people and then roll through it and put him over there. That's
He can
what
do that.
Henry
Yeah. I
Styles.
feel like he's still there.
For
He's still
sure.
strong.
Not that honestly.
sure.
That alone right there will just give Super Cena vibe. Like it's just little things like that because he.
You think it'll give him
I
the
think
aura
Gunther gonna go for a
That's what's so
crossbody though.
cold every time he
you
does
No,
it.
I'm saying in general he can just catch him. Like,
I mean,
he
yeah,
can
no,
move or
Gunther
something.
does a splash. He
He
can
can
do it. He can do it.
Nah, well you can't. He can't roll through a splash.
Yeah, you can.
They can.
The momentum on the splash,
mean-
Gunther like moves his body
I mean,
like, up. Yeah, it can.
Maybe make it work.
That would be tight,
Christopher,
though.
man, what about you, bro? What about you?
I feel like Roman and Cena will be the final two in the Rumble, but I feel like Roman's gonna throw Cena over the rope.
He might get booed.
Like,
It might be
He might get
2015
booed.
all over again.
He might get booed.
I don't
can
know,
see
bro.
that
There's a
happening.
lot of ones nowadays, too, though.
I mean, I
There's a lot of ones nowadays.
I
yeah, I
do
think
love
we're gonna
Roman. I
get
do love
Cody going against Roman at WrestleMania, but I feel like Punk is gonna like insert himself in there with that favor. So that's kind of like where my head is at.
Okay. Leo, what about you, bro?
I want to see CM Punk win, but I think Cena's gonna win. But I think Cena should have a struggle story where he's struggling to get that opportunity. Like he comes up short in the Rumble, Chamber, King of the Ring, Money in the Bank. Then maybe at SummerSlam he can finally get an opportunity there. I don't want him just to be straight up just get the title just because of his name value. Like have a story to get the fans invested in why we want to see him win that 17th World Championship.
Hey, Nate, you know, come SummerSlam, you know what Cena's gonna be saying? You know who's gonna be world champion? Ilya, you're hurting me. He gonna look at it. Boy, I better relax. That world title scene over there, you better tell him go after Cody now.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
Nah,
Yeah.
I mean, name
Cody's
value wise,
babyface is
sure.
fine.
Physical wise, I don't know if he want the smoke.
Yeah, I was gonna say he ain't healed. Cody ain't healed. So
I don't know.
he-
Physical wise, yeah, but Cody don't lose, bro. So I mean,
I mean,
he
Cody
don't lose,
not a-
but
I mean, Cody a physical
you
guy.
gonna respect
himself,
Cena
too,
at
though,
least.
You know, Cody a physical
no,
guy.
Cody. I
himself.
mean, he not as physical.
Hey, are we sure he's gonna respect him by this point, Nate?
You said what?
yeah, as a babyface, yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm saying, are we sure that Cody's going to still be that ultimate baby face by late 2025? Are we sure?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
He's not trying to heal till like 2026, 2027. Like they going slow burn.
He already acting like he's a heel already.
They slow burning this turn.
That I disagree with. I don't think he's.
They're
No,
slow,
because
no,
if
they're
you
slow
think
burning
about
it.
like if you think
It's gonna
about how they've
happen.
been treating him over the last few months, it seems like every person since he's faced post Mania, it seems like they're pushing him over the edge, and I think it's going to be.
No,
that
I
one
agree.
person.
I agree.
Once we get Randy Orton in the mix, he might actually make Cody Rhodes snap.
Although
I think he's pushing him
honestly-
over the edge, but not
No,
enough.
I agree.
Because everything he's
And-
done is technically justified.
And honestly, in kayfabe, I'm not talking about real life. I'm talking about kayfabe. I think Cody's a piece of shit in kayfabe. I think he's actually.
Oh yeah, because Kevin is right. Because
He's,
Kevin is
I think he's
right.
Homelander. I think he's legit
Yeah.
Homelander. I think
He's
behind the
very low.
scenes, like he's actually treating his peers like shit behind the scenes in kayfabe. Like I don't think he's a good.
Yeah.
I don't think he's
Again,
actually
they're
like
slow
what we see on
burning
TV
they're,
in kayfabe.
they're slow burning the story. Like they're, like it's gonna take some time, but bro, when we get there, when we finally get
No, it's gonna be
the
nasty.
Homelander Cody everyone's been wanting
Oh,
to see,
yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
it's
gonna, it's nasty.
It's gonna be
I don't
wild.
think we're ready, bro.
My man's at the bottom down there. You give your predictions. Who you want to win? He thinks he'll win.
All right. So I'm stuck between two guys. I was thinking, John Cena maybe winning the Royal Rumble, but
Right.
my gut also tells me it's CM Punk. My two wild cards, however, it's either Drew McIntyre or Seth Rollins there. But my mind has got to be, either CM Punk or John Cena, because, I'm thinking like, John Cena has, he's got to win that 17th world title before he, hang up his boots, and that's the thing. And then of course, CM Punk, with the favor that he was talking about before Survivor Series. So I feel like that, CM Punk wants to be in the main event of WrestleMania. So yeah. But I think John Cena is the right person to win the World Rumble.
Okay. What about you, brother? Your last one.
Well, I only got really two guys in my mind, and honestly, Cena's up there, but honestly, I think the two guys I'm going with are probably Roman and Punk, because I'm like throwing out like a wild prediction for WrestleMania, the main event of night 2. I don't even think it's going to be a triple threat match. I think it's going to be a fatal 4-way. And the four guys, of course, Cody, Roman, I think Punk is going to use his favor. And I think Rollins is going to get involved in that match. There is no way he's going to let all three of those guys, like, he's already got beef with Roman and Punk. And he's just not going to let Cody, like, just, like, backstab him like that, like, and get away with it.
That's a good point.
I honestly think, and also, that leaves room for Cena and Gunther to main event. You basically strike down all the birds with one stone.
Right.
You'll have no more problems of who gets the main event, because you basically put them all in this one big match, which, is like, it can work because all of them have something against each other that can be told in one big storyline in the road to WrestleMania, heading into it, the Fatal 4-Way. It makes sense because all four of them have like a connected like storyline with each other.
That's a good point too, because it gets everybody in the main event that could be there or needs to be there for sure. They all have storylines attached, and I mean, honestly, that's kind of moving me. I'm not gonna lie, I could see that happening for real, because that'd be big right there. I mean, all four of those guys. There's only ever been one Fatal 4 to main event WrestleMania too, though. So
it's not good.
So I mean,
yeah, but I mean, come on, like this
all
one,
McMahon's in the corner.
I mean,
I don't think there was a fatal 4-way to be made.
Yeah, WrestleMania 2000. Long time
2000 main event, but
Oh, 2000? Oh, man.
It was not good.
The ending was cool though. The ending picked up, but I mean, this one, like, you had all the McMahons in the corner and stuff. Yeah, it was a time. It was a time. But the Fatal 4 is a good point though, because if Punk gets that favor, he gets in that match, Rollins could definitely be like, absolutely not.
I mean, Rollins should realistically be in that match if all three of them are going to compete,
Right.
because he has something against all three of them. Like,
It would just be how. So
Nah,
how do
he
you
has
think?
a
How do you
reason
think he gets into the match though? What's his reasoning?
I honestly think they're going to do the second match at the Chamber where Rollins beats Punk, and then he's going to use, like, that's going to be like Rollins' way to insert himself into the match. Oh, okay, I beat you, but you used your favor to, get into that match. And now I beat you, so it's only fair for me to enter the match now since I beat one of the main eventers of that night. As for Cena, I think he should win the Chamber because they already like advertised him like for the Chamber and everything. I don't think they advertised him as much in like in trailers and everything for it. If it wasn't for him to do something big for it, which I think is going to be him winning the Chamber, So and that makes Gunther versus Cena the main event for night 1. And then boom,
Totally agree.
you get the two matches. And here are two extra predictions. Well, these are the things I want to see at the Rumble. I want to see. I think Braun Breaker is going to be the Iron Man, and Jacob Fatu gets the most eliminations. I want to see
I'm
that.
not gonna lie, I don't know if they're gonna put Jacob in that match because they know when you put him in that match, he don't win.
Yeah,
I don't know. if
you gonna have to have like 6 dudes take him out, bro.
Word. Hey,
I don't think we're ready for that.
I'm gonna need Cena, Orton, Roman, Joke. Hey,
Like
have Cody
finishes
slide up
back
under
to
there.
back to back to back, bro.
Word, bro. Like,
Yeah.
They can find ways to get him eliminated. It won't be that hard to get him eliminated.
bro, if I hear that music, bro, Bro, the whole Rumble is cooked, bro. Like, the whole Rumble is cooked.
They put dominant people in there a lot, and they never win. So I mean,
Who hosts the record for the most elimination?
Yeah,
it's Brock.
We talking Jacob Funk too.
Well,
Got no
I mean,
big
it
show
depends.
belief. We talking
Right.
Jacob.
there's been dominant people that have been in there before. Braun Strowman was in there before when he was
on
at his peak dominant.
what's gonna go
Yeah, bro,
down.
Strowman's good. So.
Not in 2017, he wasn't.
Hey, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was in that thing.
Brock Lesnar
He
was in
won
there a
it.
couple times too.
Mhm.
They
He
found
won
ways-
it.
Yeah, and
We
he
don't
won
talk
the
about. We don't talk about
Royal
the second one. We don't talk.
The second one.
We don't talk about that one.
They always find ways for people to get eliminated like that. Like it'll either be multi.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. This is what gonna happen. He gonna get an RKO. And he gonna do his shit, bro. Every finisher, he just gonna keep getting up, bro.
The way he'll probably get eliminated,
Annihilate
he'll
that bit,
he'll probably run towards somebody, and then they'll like probably pull the rope down or something. And he'll like go over the top rope.
They're gonna have the referees have to pull him back.
Sound like Jacob, though. He like, nah, I'm not gonna lie. I need to see like 10 finishers. I need him
Nah,
to get
yeah,
up.
I'm saying, bro. I
10
need an
finishers.
AA, an RKO,
Bro,
a spear,
you
a big sleep,
can't be
super
like,
kick.
you can't be like,
Did you not see him last
Nah,
night?
he was killing it.
Did you not see him that
And he
night?
still
like
landed on
that
his feet.
last night?
And you,
I didn't
can't-
watch that.
you cannot have somebody be like, hell, you ain't Godzilla or King Kong, because I'm both of them. And him not take 10 finishes, bro. Like, he's got to get 10.
Bro, the man had Braun Strowman leaking all over the building, bro. Like, you
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're not going to be seeing Braun for a
Which
bit.
side note, I get why, but just have him win. Referee stoppage. That the finish was right there. It didn't need to be a DQ. Just
security guard had it
referee
coming.
stoppage, man.
I don't think Jacob
I
gives a
know,
damn.
but
That's-
like sometimes, like, because now technically Jacob Fatu isn't undefeated, and I don't like that. Just give him.
They'll just say he's unpinned. He's unpinned.
But I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like it's small
matter,
things like
okay?
that.
It doesn't matter about winning or
But
losing.
it's small things like that where it's like I know it's small, but it's like it's a detail that I'm like, just have it be referee stoppage. Like, cause he technically got disqualified for kicking his ass too much, and I hate them type.
Yeah, I hate that. That makes no sense to me.
He
The
got
match is still
disqualified
going.
for kicking his ass.
Bro, it's like the Seth and Fiend and Hell in a
He put his hands
Cell.
on the
Like, I
referee,
get
though.
disqualified because I'm beating
because
his
the
ass.
referee
Because I was
kept telling
whooping too
him
much
to stop.
ass.
Because
I
the
got a feeling
referee
there's a
stopped him. Was
rematch.
like, "Yo, you're whooping his
I
ass
don't
too
know about
much."
that.
Like
Oh,
it's
Stop the
yeah.
match.
It's
Okay,
a
I
match.
didn't know that. I
Yeah.
just saw it was disqualified. I didn't know he got. I thought
No,
he
the
was
ref
chair.
went in and was like, "Hey, like,
Like,
You're
don't do
whooping
it.
his
Don't
ass
do
too
it.
much.
He basically,
Oh, yeah, that doesn't
But
make any
that's
sense.
like the
he
ref.
basically,
but
he
that's
Should've
like
just
the
stopped the
referee.
match.
the ref
That's
was
like the
doing like,
referee telling Seth Rollins, "Bro, don't do it. It's no DQ. Fuck you, mean don't do
but
it."
there's a
yeah.
difference though.
Yeah.
He basically was checking on Braun
It
Strowman
was
like to
referee
see if the man was because
Oh.
he clearly
Well, he
wasn't
did
okay.
shove the referee. Okay.
Yeah,
I guess
he
that's
was,
technically.
he was checking on Braun Strowman
Oh, yeah,
like,
that's right.
do I need to
Yeah.
stop this match because this isn't okay? And then Jacob kept trying to go, and he was like, wait a minute, and then he basically threw the referee out of the ring.
Why throw the chair at the security like that? Damn. Bro,
The security guard had it coming.
Bro, call the
He was
National
got
Guard,
that
bro. There ain't
chair
no way,
shot.
bro. Like how you stop it,
Security got that chair.
bro? Right,
shot.
bro. Nah, bro.
Crazy.
This, y'all ready for
Like,
I hope
we
he got a
see-
good payday
we
for that.
see refs get pushed all the time for guys to finish the job. Like that's just stupid.
You know how many times Roman Reigns
Now they
threw
could have
out a
done that
ref?
better.
You know how
They
many
could have
times
done
They
that.
did
you know how
better.
many times Roman Reigns threw out a ref and they just brought another one like it was nothing. Like,
They could have done better. They could have done better.
They
They
could
just be
have.
picking and
Honestly,
choosing with the rules.
hey, how do y'all feel? Later down, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Jacob might be the one to beat Cody the way they're looking like this.
I say Drew.
I'm all right with it.
I'm
I
fine
say
with
Drew.
Drew. I'm fine with Drew. I'm fine with Drew.
Yeah, Drew is fine as well.
Drew.
I'm fine with
Yeah.
That's
It was
what I said.
fine.
As
You
long
gotta
as,
go
as long as
Drew.
he gets a
Fine.
nice, as long as he gets a nice title run, like 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
At least.
I mean, you don't fucking have someone
He
catch him.
deserves it, man. He deserves it.
hey. I
Oh,
promise
'cause
you,
Money in the
Drew's
Bank
gonna
will
get
be
cashed
back.
in. I
Oh my
promise you,
God.
Drew McIntyre's getting cashed in. I promise you. if
Would
he
that
wins
make him
title.
tied for most cash?
Who's cashing in on?
Well,
it,
I
though?
think so, yeah.
Well,
I think
somebody
so,
even
yeah.
threw out that idea, like going back to what you said about Cena. Now, this one would just get a lot of heat just for the simple fact of heat. If Cena wins that world championship only to get cashed in on the same night he wins it by Dominic Mysterio, I'm literally.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Do it.
That's a little
I'm
insane.
telling you,
Money
I'm
in
with
the
it.
Bank.
Hey,
Oh my
hey,
God.
You
hey.
know
I'm
how
with it.
crazy
I'm with it.
this
I'm
would
with it.
be?
I'm here.
I'm with
You
it.
know what would be even worse?
I
What
mean,
if
I
it
he's
mean-
17, so you know.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's better. Don't say
So.
worse. Don't
what
say
if it was
worse.
Logan Paul that cashed in?
No,
and took the title.
Don't say worse. That's better.
I'm
That's even
cool
better.
with
That'd be
Logan.
crazy.
If he's actually here full time, I'm with it.
If he's
Which,
full
by
time,
the
bro,
way,
I give him
he
money in
made
the
that
bank.
promo
Give him
that
money
he
in the
was
bank.
full time, and I ain't seen him since. By the way, just put that
Yeah,
out
no,
I think he's
he's
starting.
lying. He's lying.
He might be
He's
starting
on
at the
Monday.
moment.
Get that rumor
Different. Yeah,
that's
he's here
on
tomorrow.
Mania.
He's here tomorrow.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
But
And
like full time to me, like you can be on the Roman schedule. You ain't gotta be here every week. Just show up when you have to.
Roman
be
schedule is not full time.
No,
Yeah, that's not scheduled, bro. That's not full
you
time.
ain't wrong either. Like, you gotta show
That's
up.
part time. That's not full time.
That's
No,
part time.
I'm cool if he's here like for the big
Right.
shows. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's fine, but don't come out in a whole promo and say, "Yeah, I'm full time now. No
Right.
distractions,
Right.
nothing
Isn't he
else.
saying that shit
I'm locked
even
in."
beforehand?
I'm cool if he has the Roman schedule now. Since Roman's been a babyface, I'm cool if he even has that. Like he's showing up on shows, just not every week. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But
when
yet they're
you know,
planning
That's
to
probably
put
what it's
Logan.
gonna be.
But
I don't
for
see.
whatever reason,
I'm cool with that.
But for whatever reason, they're planning to do Logan Paul versus Gunther at Mania. Please don't. I'm
Don't.
sorry.
You ain't got
Don't.
nothing
I
to
don't
worry
think
I
about.
don't
Logan
believe
Paul
that
just
at
gonna
all.
put on a
Logan
good match and he
Paul-
gonna
I
get
mean,
his
I
ass
don't.
whipped.
I'm not
No,
saying
I
that,
will
but like,
accept
Hey, man.
that.
Just give him
Listen.
Goldberg, bro.
I will only
No,
accept
Y'all
that.
really
no,
want
nah.
Logan Paul and Goldberg?
Oh,
Goldberg,
That's
no.
nasty.
I will.
We
No.
don't.
I'll bring a
I
Logan
will
Paul.
accept
Yeah,
that.
Goldberg, no.
That is so
No.
If they
nasty.
give me John
Logan
Cena
Paul
versus
versus
Joe
versus
Goldberg,
Hendry,
Goldberg. No. Logan Paul versus Goldberg. Just do that match just to get them out of
and
Gunter's
Logan
way. Like,
bloodies
we
Goldberg. I'm fine with that.
I don't want to see either of them. But if we have to put them in the Mania, just
I'd rather Logan Paul. He could put up a good match. What does Goldberg do?
Logan can kick Goldberg out. He can bloody Goldberg, kick him out, and we never see him again. If he gets packed up by Logan Paul, I'm fine. That's funny as hell. Imagine in 2018 someone said Logan Paul is gonna pack up Goldberg. I'm fine with it.
So wait, y'all telling me that if they
That's-
somehow, so you guys are
Wow.
telling me that if they, by the
fine.
grace of God,
Oh
you
my
guys telling me if
god!
they announce Logan Paul versus Gunther, you guys would really have a problem with it? A genuine problem with it?
yes.
For WrestleMania,
I
yeah.
don't think that's
For
gonna happen.
WrestleMania,
To
This is
have
the
Goldberg
guy
versus
that
Roman,
this is the
no.
guy that
I'll go
wrestled
down.
I
Seth.
don't think no.
WrestleMania, yes.
That's not
He
gonna happen.
wrestled
WrestleMania, I'll
Seth
have a
Rollins
problem
at
with
That's
Mania.
not gonna
But not
happen.
for a world
The only
title.
issue I would
He
see you would have to
wrestled-
turn.
oh my God.
You would have to turn Gunther
For a world
babyface.
title match
That's
is
the only thing
completely
you have to
different.
do.
It
Yeah,
doesn't matter who
Gunther
it
has
is.
to be the baby.
And that'll be a win
I
for
think
Rumble win.
people's issues, honestly, people's issues with it is just because they just don't like Logan Paul. That's just what.
But no, but that's
No,
not even
but
the
that
thing.
should
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
world
he's a
title
good
match.
wrestler. It's
Wait,
still
That's
a
what
good
good though.
Mine
That
is
match
a
is
different. Mine is
fine
a
with
different
Logan
domino
Paul's
effect.
great, but-
Honestly, mine is a
All
different.
right, so
domino
what is the
effect.
problem with him being a
If
world
we
title
do,
match?
it's not
Because
that
they don't
it's a
like
world
Logan
title
Paul.
match.
That's what they
It's
don't
No,
not
like.
that
because
it's
there's
a
other
world
guys that we
don't
rarely
like
see.
Logan.
There's so
in
many
that
better
world title
options
match.
for world
Okay,
title
all right,
match.
but
what it
realistically,
He literally
business wise,
put
right?
on a
Because
big-
I don't
he
think
literally
Logan
put on a
Paul
big-
fucking top 20 or anything, but name value wise, he's one of the biggest guys.
He literally put on a
Why
big
are you
with
going
Roman
for that
Reigns.
match over Cena versus Gunther?
He's just a
He
YouTube
literally
star.
put on a
I'm not
big
saying-
with Roman
He's
Reigns.
just a YouTube star who just cares
And the
about
character
wrestling
element
all the
I
is
don't
not
think he
gonna
had
be
a
there.
bad match.
But the
I don't
thing-
think Logan has a bad match.
No, he
Yeah.
has
He
not
had
a
a
I
bad
agree with
match.
that. I have no
That's
problem with
true.
Logan Paul
That
He
match
being
did.
against
hard,
Roman
but-
so
He doesn't have a bad
He
match.
literally put on a big
He
with
hasn't had a
Roman
bad
Of course
Reigns.
he doesn't have a bad match.
So
When was the last time that Logan has a bad match?
So
Tell me.
he put on.
When was the last
he
time that
hasn't. He
Logan had a
hasn't.
bad
I'm
match?
not saying
Ricochet.
he,
Put
like
on
he's
a-
great in the ring. He's always had a great match.
That's
He
my
put on
point.
a big with Roman Reigns, so him fighting for a title isn't the problem. There's a whole domino effect that goes with this because that means Cena gotta do something else.
There's
And
so
that
many things
means
to do
domino
with
effect
it.
goes
Gary
with
Cross.
it.
That's not my
John
problem.
Cena
Gary
did
Cross.
everything.
Joe
That's not
Hendry
my
Everything.
Gary
So you
Cross.
telling me? So you
for the
telling me?
Intercontinental
title.
Championship.
Hold on. So you telling me if they did Logan Paul and Gunther, you're gonna be mad if they rebound Cena with Braun Breaker?
No, they're not gonna do that though.
I would be because that's
that.
what
No,
he's
we're
doing.
talking
That should be his last match.
Braun Breaker,
No,
Braun
Sheamus
Breaker has
versus
to be
Braun
his last
Breaker
match.
is
I'm
the
with
IC
Nate
title
on
match.
that.
That should be
He
the
does
match.
that does need to be the last match. I'm with Nate on that. Braun Breaker should retire John Cena.
Gary Cross versus John Cena. What are we doing?
Oh, hey, wait, hold up, Nate. I'm with you on that though. I'm with you on that though.
I'm
Karrion
not.
Kross versus John Cena might go crazy.
There's no
Bro,
way that's moving
bro,
at
hey,
all.
you want to know why?
Karrion Kross.
My goat right there. That's two goats
She
right
like
there, bro.
Brett though. That's
I
what I
have
don't
some-
understand.
Hold up,
Like,
Nate. Think about it, Nate. Hold up, because I'm with you on that. We know Karrion Kross is the heel maker. He even got to the New Day. What if John Cena go through this whole retirement tour, and then at the end, he turns heel and he's like, actually, that
For you,
retirement tour, nah, I'm winning the title next year as a heel. Oh my gosh, bro.
Okay,
I think Cena's dead serious that he's retiring. I think
Get
Cena-
the sign, Mo. Get the sign. Get the sign.
Let me read this.
So you're telling me?
I don't think we need another year. See, I love Cena, but I'm glad he's hanging it up right now. I was with you until you said
exactly.
But they wouldn't get full time.
He can turn. He can turn. If he's going to turn heel at all, he can do it in the middle of the
no
tour.
way.
He can do it in the middle.
There's no.
You're
Actually, there is
telling
a way.
me for whatever reason.
They could do it at a house show.
House shows
On main event.
Hell no. You
No.
hell
House
no.
show.
Oh, hell
Karrion Kross and John Cena at a house show.
So you're telling me if
I
they
don't
were
know why that moves anybody at all.
You like
Yeah.
Brett? Why does he move you?
I don't. We don't need it. I'm fine with it. You had me till you said he's going an extra year, bro. He don't need an extra year.
They
I'm
don't
sorry.
know.
Just Domania. Just Domania. Turn it bill like
The storytelling can be good, but the match though, nah.
Wait, let me
see
put this
Brooklyn
out there.
fans.
On a Raw, sure, whatever.
Shit,
Let
they
me
have
put
it on
this out here.
WWE 2K.
Bo, you
Like I said, bro, Cena's got to bury some faction and feel like Super Cena again. So Karrion Kross can bounce back. He'll be all right.
No, G, what were you saying?
He serves a greater purpose. He serves a greater purpose.
I think John's gonna do all by himself.
No, look
I'm gonna respect my nigga Karrion.
I go. You got.
He's growing on me slightly, but he's that John Cena versus Karrion Kross does not move.
He serves a greater purpose. He serves a greater purpose. He's going to book this match. They beat the Wyatt 6. You put some respect on Karrion Kross's name. He beat the Wyatt 6. All right.
He did beat the Wyatt 6. You better stop disrespecting my nigga, bro.
He serves a grearer purpose. He serves a greater purpose.
And you know what's crazy? I'm glad Nate finally on this side because I was preaching this for years about Karrion Kross.
I'm not
When he
going
was
to-
turning Drew
Years is
heel.
not going to your
Hey,
sermon.
Shinsuke. Bro, I was literally caping for this nigga when he was turning Shinsuke heel, bro. I was like, bro, you don't understand. That nigga's the heel maker. Everybody. And now Nate is finally on my side and he see, bro, he got to the new day.
Going on your side is
He got
not
to
an
the new
accomplishment. bro.
day.
Yeah.
He got to the new day. Why are we not acting like that's crazy? Nobody
They
else
get
can
to the
do
new
it
day.
like Karrion Kross.
Bro, they turned on
Nobody
Big
else
E.
can do it.
They turned
No,
on Big E.
Karrion Kross's character is great, but I'm not moved by Karrion Kross versus a 48-year-old John Cena. Fuck out of here.
Okay, but
What are you
So
talking
now his
about?
age matters, but y'all want him wrestling for titles and
Because
shit.
Gunther can actually carry John Cena to a decent match.
Hey, Mo, I bet you
I mean, he
loved
carried
Bret
Jey
Hart versus
Uso,
Vince
so I mean, you
Mania,
got a
didn't
point.
you? I bet you loved Bret versus Vince Mania, didn't you? Didn't you? Mo?
Chill.
You like Jared Lawler versus Michael Cole, didn't you?
Hey, oh hell
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
damn.
Matter of fact, you probably cheered when
No.
Booker T lost to Triple H, didn't you?
Oh hell no, hell no. He couldn't do it.
Yes.
That's wild.
Logan, I'm talking to you.
Were you talking to me?
Talking to G.
Hogan, I'm talking to you.
Oh, he talking to G. Oh yeah, he talking.
All right, one thing I
You're Hogan,
want
I'm
to
talking
ask the people up here, just to see different opinions. So I don't know if y'all watch weekly or if y'all seen any clips, but we've had some debates about Triple H being top 10 or not. What do y'all think Triple H top 10 all time, or do y'all think that he's not top 10? I want to see different people's opinions. There's some people who say he's not even top 10 in WWE. So
if we're speaking
That's Nate.
WWE,
That's Nate. That's Nate.
That was Nate. Nate was
not.
And Jade.
He's not top. He's top 15. He's not top.
Can I hear the
He's top
10? Because I wasn't here for this.
All right, Nate share.
The 10?
Nate share.
I have a list.
Nate share your
Literally-
top 10. Your top 10, and then I'm gonna let the guests.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna just hold up the sign the whole time you read up the list. Go ahead.
Well, I got.
I'm gonna let the guests speak because I want to see their perspective. But I'm gonna let Nate read his top 10, and then we'll discuss it.
Let's see if I can find it.
I thought they meant ever. We talking about WWE.
No, he said not even WWE, bro. Not even WWE.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
That's
crazy.
that's
I'm gonna-
no.
that's
I don't
right.
think he is.
Wait, was I here for that?
No, you weren't. I don't think you were.
But G, you need to go back and watch the episode where Jay did his top 30. Triple H doesn't crack it, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
But
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. No. I was like, all right, he's in the top. He's top. Not making the top 30 is crazy. Like he put Kofi and Ray.
He had Hogan at like
Kofi.
27, bro.
29. 29.
I mean, hey,
Hogan was 29.
side note, is Kofi higher than Bret?
29.
Let's talk about it. Go ahead.
Is who?
Never mind, let's get to the-
Man,
Wait,
said
who
Brett
said,
again.
who said they ain't got a problem with Hogan at 20?
The fact that you bring up Brett so much and I rarely say his name is kind of saying something.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't. I mean, you barely bring up IHOP, but it's still a very core part of this show.
Yeah, that is
And a
crazy.
core part of my diet,
Steak,
too.
steak and eggs.
What's your top
All
10?
right. I found it.
I like how y'all
Steak
talk.
and
I mean, the obvious.
Let him go. So this is Nate's
All right,
top 10
so-
of all time.
No, this really, honestly, no order besides the first two. Or first three. John Cena, Taker, Stone Cold. That's obvious. The Rock, Hulk Hogan, Brock Lesnar, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, Macho Man, and I have Seth Rollins over Triple H. I think he's better.
No, can't go with that one. No.
He's better. He's better.
I can't get with Macho.
I can't put Macho over him.
Did you say Roman?
Did you say Roman?
In this modern era, I think
Roman, yes, yeah, he's in there. This is an old list. I have to refine the old list that I put together. Roman, you can even swap Seth out. Swap Seth out for fucking Roman. Then I think this is an old list. This is from last year.
Randy's another one that's not a guarantee for me either. Randy's another one that's not a guarantee. Randy's not a guarantee for me.
Over Triple H, I have Randy over Triple H.
He's not a guarantee for
No.
me. That's a conversation.
Where you lose
and I'm not
me.
mad if you have Randy, but he's not a lock over Triple H by any means.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you can literally swap out. I didn't even. This is an old list. You swap out Roman for Seth.
Macho, I can't. That's one I'm standing 10 toes. I cannot.
Yeah, I can't put Macho over. I love Macho Man
cannot
to bits, but I can't put him over.
10 toes down. I cannot give it to Macho.
I would.
Brock, I can't.
Yes, Brock Lesnar. Yes.
Love Macho so much.
I said all time. I said as a talent, Triple H is better, but all time, those accomplishments, those first 2 years, I highly regret those first 2 years, bro.
Okay, so to the people down there, do y'all think Triple H top 10 all time? If yes, you can explain why. If not, then you can explain who you got over him or what are your criteria. So start with the guy over the top. Yeah, you go first.
Oh, is this strictly WWE?
It's WWE. It's WWE.
WWE alone.
Okay, yeah. I'm not mad at the list. I don't know about the Macho Man. I don't know.
Seth loses me crazy.
I don't know.
I switched him out for Roman. So this is when I didn't have Roman.
I just don't know what his character is. Like, if you go back and watch like all his old stuff, like it's just a person that he's just there. Like every time there was a storyline, he was just there. I don't know like
Macho?
what. No, Triple H to me.
Oh yeah. I mean,
what?
No, let him cook. Let him cook.
I
Let him
mean-
cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
I'll let you cook.
Because to me, it's like, okay, we have the Cerebral Assassin, we have the Manufacturer, but everybody else on that list had like a main like character and did a whole character swap type of deal. I don't know what Triple H, to me, unless you guys break it down to me, I don't know what his overall theme is. To me, that's just me though.
Just being
He's
out.
kind of said it. The cerebral assassin. He'll do whatever and screw over.
I think
whoever to get
there's
what he
people who have better character. Like I think there's
Yeah,
people.
there are
I see his
people with
point.
better character.
I think there's
than that.
people. I think there's people who've had better evolutions than Triple H. I think Triple H has been just kind of. He's been good, but I felt like the reason I put Seth over him because Seth has been able to evolve over time.
That's what I'm
and he's
saying.
really only had one
That's what I'm
bad character all time. Like that's literally all. Like the 2019 when he was a babyface, but he's always been able to reinvent himself. He's always and it's always been good aside from that one time. And in
But I
ring
think
again, I
that's-
have Seth over him.
Yeah.
But I think that's just like a testament to how good Triple H's character is. Like the fact that he doesn't need to really change it. That
I mean,
much at all.
people were saying that in like 2003, 2004, but
stale.
2002, 2004. But anyway, never got stale.
Okay, but hold
even
on,
then,
now.
he was having
That's
an
a
all-
And then
small
even if you
period.
go to like DX,
That's a
he
small
only really
period.
had like
But then he brought up Brock Lesnar, and we're not gonna count,
one
like,
good.
2017 to 2019, where
Oh,
it was practically the second reign
Insufferable.
of terror.
insufferable.
And if
He was
anything,
unwatchable. He was
Triple H is a
absolutely
better
unwatchable.
character.
was-
worker
He
than
had the
Brock
worst
Lesnar,
reign
so
of
what
terror
are we
too.
talking
The
about?
worst.
Yes, that
that
is
was
worse than
terrible.
Triple H's reign of terror. That is way worse than Triple H's.
I'll never forget.
But he was still more of a. I always say he was more of a final boss than Triple H was.
No,
Okay.
I think he
you
was.
can say
All right,
that,
but
but
like
Oh,
Triple
okay.
H,
Say that,
Triple
but,
H is also like he was part of two of the best peaks in pro wrestling. Like he helped also elevate people like Jeff Hardy. That don't happen without Triple H. Daniel Bryan. That don't happen
That's
without
true.
Triple H. It like his way to elevate stars. A lot of people don't do that. They don't got that within them to do that, especially on the level he was
Batista.
created.
Bro, and if you
I
look
mean,
at,
if
look
you
at
could
Batista
argue
is
that
another
Roman did
one.
that too.
look
He
at
did
all
that.
the
That's
top
another one.
names. Look at all the top names of all time. Probably their biggest op, Triple H. Cena, Austin, Rock,
Yeah.
Brian, all of them. Triple H.
Cena got Edge on lock. Cena
I
Edge
was
on
say
lock.
Cena
I'm
is
not
Edge.
saying-
Yeah.
Cena
Cena
Edge
is
on
One
Edge.
lock.
up.
Cena's
I ain't
Edge.
gonna lie.
One up.
But to be fair though,
But Batista and Randy Orton
if you look at that 3-year stretch of WrestleMania from 2021 to 22, when Triple H lost all those matches, those were really to help elevate guys like even bigger. Chris
Right.
Benoit at the time, Batista, John Cena, like when Cena beat Triple H at WrestleMania, that to me is what established him as like the guy. Like that's what made him like he's the guy now. Like it felt like he was the guy after that, to me at least, So I mean, you look at that 3-year stretch, all those guys, they had plans for obviously to help elevate, and they used Triple H in that position to help elevate those guys. And I mean, it worked out for everybody, at that time frame. So I mean, I think Triple H also gets a bad rep though, because he doesn't have a good track record of winning, but some of the matches that he's won has overshadowed the big losses that he's provided. You know what I mean? Because he has a lot of matches that they feel like he shouldn't have won or buried certain people, like the Booker T match at WrestleMania. That overshadows a lot of the Sting match at WrestleMania. That overshadows a lot of the matches that he helped put others over. But it felt like, there were times when he was winning matches that he didn't need to win, and then he was losing matches that people felt he didn't need to lose,
But people also forget he's like one of the greatest storytellers to ever exist. Like the story with Batista, the elevation of Jeff Hardy, the elevation of Daniel Bryan, the evolution of Batista, elevating Randy Orton, elevating, like you said, fucking Chris Benoit. Like he's one of the greatest. Like end of an era to me is the most perfect match I've ever seen. Storytelling, payoff match, like, and Triple H was a huge front of that with Undertaker. Like he's provided some of the greatest stories. Mankind, Stone Cold, like bro, like he's one of the greatest storytellers to ever exist.
What about Christopher? How do you feel, man? Triple H top 10, yes or no?
Yes, I believe he is. I feel like the disrespect is real crazy. He just has too much, too many big moments, too many good matches. Iconic theme songs, iconic entrances, like we all like spit out the water before. That makes him like stands out. As far as like, I remember someone saying something like his character hasn't evolved. Well, like if you look at his career, he started out as like Hunter Hearst Helmsley, then he got involved with like DX, then from there like the McMahon Helmsley faction, then he went to like Evolution, and then he had those end of the era years and all of that, and then he had the Authority when he was like an evil boss. So, and during all of those years, he's helped like elevate many stars we look up to today, and they can't get to their peak or that level without Triple H. So he's definitely had a good role in like a lot of different careers, and I feel like the disrespect is crazy. And like even like today, like he still has his hand on the wrestling game by like running the company and all. So I feel like he's top 10, maybe on like the lower end, maybe not on the higher end, but he has to be top 10. Like it's too much stuff. Like this is the game, like the cerebral assassin, Double H, like Triple H. I mean, but it's disrespectful when I hear all of that stuff. So yeah, he's.
Leo, what about you, bro?
I wouldn't say he's in my top 10. I mean, he's close, but not there. Like there are other wrestlers that I personally would put before I would put Triple H. But I don't disrespect Triple H though.
So name your wrestlers. Who you got?
Okay, so I have Cena, Edge, Bret Hart, Kurt Angle.
Oh my god!
Oh fuck no!
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
Hell no!
Man, fuck that.
Love
Let him keep going though.
Okay.
That's crazy. That's funny.
Hold on. Okay, so restart it again. So
Okay, I have Cena, Edge, Taker, Bret, Kurt Angle, Roman, Rock, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, and Eddie Guerrero.
Why nobody say no to Kurt?
Oh,
In WWE, no, I cannot give it to Kurt.
That's why I asked my question, because Kurt's best run was in TNA. But that's why I was asking about Kurt.
I can't give you the nod to Kurt for WWE. I can't.
Look,
But like before you left,
I understand why you put Kurt and Eddie. I actually understand why you put them.
Yeah.
Hell no, they're not over Triple H and Bret. Don't even get me started with that nigga.
Can we not get started again?
It was like that though.
I'm starting to hate his name at this point.
I'm not a super longevity guy by any. I'm not a super longevity guy by any means, but Triple H was elite for a very long fucking time. Like he was on top for a very long fucking time.
Someone said, "Who invited Mo's best friend?"
That's crazy. I think we
caught
tend to
the
forget
pink
about
dot,
Triple H too. He was elite and he was on top for a very long fucking time, bro.
He was.
Like,
Hold on,
like,
read
like
that little
Kurt,
comment.
like Kurt and Eddie compared, like in WWE, they don't have the elite longevity
at all.
This one more time. These are the 10 WWE superstars. You think have had better careers in WWE? Like you're putting them in WWE over Triple H, right?
For the majority of them, yeah. Majority of them. Yeah.
So go. So you said Cena.
Hold it, you accountable, buddy.
Cena, Edge, Taker, Brett, Kurt Angle, Roman, Rock, Austin, Shawn Michaels, and Eddie Guerrero.
Okay. All time, it'd be a different conversation. WWE wise though, yeah, man. I don't know, man. That's
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Eddie Guerrero really started to piss me off because he's
Yeah.
getting in conversations that he don't need to be in. I'm not gonna.
What combos do you hear Eddie in?
Bro, you just heard him say he's top 10.
So one person.
Bro, I do know how many people put him in
You gotta piss me the fuck off. I'm not having the Eddie disrespect, nigga. No,
you know how many
shut your
people
ass
put
up.
Eddie in these top 10 combos?
Who are these people? Point them to me.
Do you want me to
Demon,
go to every single TikTok and Twitter I've seen in the past 5 years, Mo? Obviously, I can't pull out everybody, but there's enough people who do it. Stop acting dead.
Now,
You
as
know
a
there's enough
talent,
people-
Eddie,
I've never
Eddie,
seen it.
now,
I've
as
never
a
seen
as
it.
a talent, Eddie is one of the greatest ever. The
Top 10
problem,
lock.
the problem for me on why I hold Eddie back is because his main event stay, it was only like 2-3 years
He
max.
passed away. Respectfully. he passed
And,
away.
and understandably so, but I can't say, oh, he passed away and fucking tax everybody else that was elite for a longer period of time. I can't do that. Like, I'm sorry. Like it's like Len Bias. Like I can't call him a bust, but I'm not gonna call you one of the greatest basketball players ever because you died. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Like, bro.
We gotta draw a line somewhere. We can acknowledge he was elite, but he didn't have the longevity.
And that's what really be pissing me off about it. Because me personally, I feel like when people put him in there, they're putting him on what he could have been, not what he was.
Exactly.
I think that's what they're doing with Eddie Guerrero. They're basing him on what he could have been, as opposed to what he was. And what he was great. We loved it. Latino, awesome. You're not top 10, buddy. You're not in these conversations.
He's
He
not.
wasn't in
I
the
don't
main
think he
event.
should be.
He wasn't in the
I
main
just have
event
never
scene
seen him in that conversation. That's why I'm saying it.
You've never?
I've never seen it.
I don't know.
I've seen a lot of people.
I heard
There's a
a little
lot of people.
If we're talking about all of it, I've seen it for all
We
of
had a
wrestling.
debate
I've never
on
seen
this
it.
show. We had a debate on this show about Eddie Guerrero being higher than Roman.
Who?
Not higher than Roman though. No.
Who said that?
Who said that?
You remember Rube?
Then I
And there
definitely
was
didn't hear
people
it.
in
I
the
definitely
chat.
didn't hear it.
being
He
like,
had
hey,
Sting
I don't
top
know.
10 in
He might-
WWE. He had
he
Sting
might not
top
have
10.
Sting?
He had
What?
Sting top 10. Yeah. He
Love
had
you, Sting, but what the fuck?
He had Sting top
Sting.
10 in WWE.
Oh,
He had
hell
Sting
no.
top
In WWE.
10. Yeah. Go
He had
back.
4 matches, bro.
That match
did.
was Seth.
No, because he said his excuse
was
was WWE acknowledges WCW accomplishments.
Mickey.
He counted that with
Mickey. No.
I'm being he
If
said that.
if that's the case, bro.
I'm just telling you what he said. But Eddie, I understand why people hold him high because as a talent, he's one of the greatest ever. But he just wasn't elite long enough for him to be in these convos. Like it gets to a point when we're in these top 10 convos, we don't have to talk about longevity because if you're in these convos, we know you have longevity. We know you do. It shouldn't have to be brought up. But Eddie, he doesn't have it. He has 3 years max in the main event scene. 3 years max.
Not even that.
Maybe a year and a half too. Maybe a year and a half
It
too.
really was just a year and a half.
A year and a half too. And it's unfortunate he died, but I'm also not going to hold that against other people because he died.
I put.
What about you, bro, down there? You think Triple H top 10 all time? WWE wise.
Well, this is a tough one for me, but I think that Triple H is definitely in the top 10, and for some reasons, look, all his accolades definitely speak for himself. 14-time champion, he's the creator of NXT, instrumental in elevating talent. With the likes of Evolution and D-Generation X. And he'll put on some iconic matches there as well. So I will say that definitely he's in the top 10, but I don't think he's like even up in the higher ranks as much as Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, all that.
Understandable. What about you, bro? Triple H top 10 all time?
Top, he is. Just in general, he's just one of the. In my opinion, I think he's one of the greatest character workers. Period. Like, I know that's a very bold take to some people, but I just think he's had some of the best feuds out there, like in WWE history as well. Like, he's also been instrumental in the Attitude Era. Like, just he was the top heel of that era. Like, if when Stone Cold was never around, it was always between neck and neck between him and Rock. Like, he was the biggest heel of that era, which was the most significant era.
Cool.
Also, again, the longevity. He's been doing this for how many years? One of the greatest heels in the business. I mean, I don't really need to say more in terms of in-ring work. He's very good in-ring wise. He's very solid mic wise. Like, again, he's all got the whole package. Sure, was the Reign of Terror bad? Of course it was bad, but Nate, you put Brock Lesnar in there, so I don't know what to say about that. but-
Brock, yeah,
Knock it
you
straight.
lose me crazy on
Knock it
Brock
straight.
over Triple H.
yeah, like
Kill Super Team.
Yeah.
Knock it straight.
Brock did take
But
the
Brock's
Rookie year.
terrible longevity, bro. I'm sorry, and he was part time for his longest run. I'm sorry, no.
Yeah, like his reign of
No.
terror.
Right.
I don't think we realize how much that nigga wasn't there for
It was
Like,
really
that
bad.
nigga
It
wasn't
was
there.
really bad.
Oh yeah.
At least with Triple H, you
Let's
can
not
point to
forget
like there were
that
some
nigga.
moments
I
that
will never
were
forget.
good.
I will never
Talking about
forget.
Brock now?
Brock wasn't there so much. You know who was main eventing a pay-per-view? For no reason, and it meant nothing. Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. You want to know why that main event to the
Hey,
pay-per-view meant nothing?
Was that
Because
main
the
event?
next night
No, it wasn't.
it was not the. Are you
It
sure?
wasn't a main event. It wasn't.
It was Seth and Dolph Ziggler in the Iron Man
That was an
match.
Iron Man match.
Yeah, that was Iron Man
That
match.
was the
Yeah.
same pay-per-view.
Underrated,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
Check that match out.
It was.
It
It's
is
so good. It is
Fuck the crowd. Fuck
Fucking
the crowd.
lit.
I hate
King
that crowd.
Seth, bro.
I mean, honestly though,
No
the
doubt.
crowd.
No doubt.
I'm not gonna lie, they wasn't going at that. They was going to Vince. This was the horror. This was the dark ages.
But that last 5 minutes was so fire.
So good, bro.
Yeah.
That feud is underrated as a whole.
But yeah, Bobby Lashley
Touchdown-
beating
touchdown
Roman Reigns,
Bills.
meaning absolutely nothing because they just fought.
I'm so pissed about
Roman
that.
Reigns won.
Right.
And Samoa Joe should have won a Great Balls of Fire. I don't care.
Agreed.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Agree.
He should have won
Agree.
the Fatal Four
Here
Way
we
at
go.
SummerSlam. If you
Alright,
wanna be honest.
I don't really know about that.
Cooking Leo, you're cooking Leo.
It should have been Braun Strowman. We all know that.
I was like, it should have been Braun
No.
Strowman if anybody.
I wouldn't have been. Either way, there should have been a title change. I wouldn't have been mad if it was Braun Strowman, but there should have been a title change.
No, I agree. It definitely should have been a title change in between.
They
that.
said Brock not top 10 because he was a part timer. LML. Okay, y'all just be listening. Y'all
don't hear the actual point of
y'all
what
don't
the
be
fuck I
hearing,
just
bro.
said. Clean your
Y'all
ears.
just y'all just like la 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 la.
You
Can't
get,
hear
y'all listen to respond, not listen to understand, bro.
I'm saying.
You got it.
Hey, Mr. Burnout, they said you need to go back to school. Get you.
That's crazy, bro.
No, I'm just saying. I've said it time and time
Hey,
again.
Mr. Burnout.
I've said it time and time again. No,
You
I've
just
said it
have
time
to
and
do
time
it
again.
at
With
time.
wrestling, y'all can't bring y'all stupid ass sports debate tactics over here. That shit don't work. We don't only
It's
compare
not the
peaks.
same.
We don't only compare peaks. This isn't peaks.
not
This
the
isn't we can take
same.
Saquon over Emmitt Smith all the time because Saquon has a higher peak. This ain't the same shit. This ain't the same shit.
Which, by the way,
At all.
it ain't top 10 all time, but we can.
I mean, I'll let you further cook on that. Fuck him. But
We can do like top
but like,
10s for
but
just
wrestling,
like a
it's so much more. Like there was somebody else in the chat that said, "Oh, in order to be elite, you have to be a main eventer." Who do you know in the top 10 is not a
Same
main
person.
eventer?
Same person.
What?
Again,
Hey,
listening to
like if
respond.
somebody came out here and was like,
man.
"Oh yeah, Kofi Kingston top 10 all time. Look at all his accolades."
I would laugh at you and stop
Nigga,
talking.
and-
Let's
Smack
break
you,
it
right?
down. Come on,
Smack the
man.
fuck out you. That's what I would. like that's the
every-
type.
I am
Like,
taking away your rights,
like,
buddy.
Like, Nate,
What
that's
the
genuinely
fuck?
something you would like you deserve to get punched in your throat for saying something like that. Like, duh. Why
Why?
would
Does
you?
it-
Most
The
people
reason
just
why
like
that
that.
we said it. The reason why most of us think Brock is not over Triple H is because it's the same way how people hold Roman or try to tax Roman. His bad is astronomically bad. You were unwatchable. You were not there. You were a big reason why the product was so ass. Your peak is great, but your bad is also bad. kind of offsets each other.
And the
but
longevity isn't there.
the longevity not there either. It's not.
He's been back for what?
And at least
12
when
years?
Roman,
And he was part-time the entire time?
and at least when Roman was gone, he was giving us generational shit. You feel me?
Thank you. It's not
He
the
was
same.
giving us
It's not the
generational
same.
shit.
I hate when people remove context like that. It's like, it's not the same, bro.
Shoot, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels or Undertaker and Triple H literally didn't do shit until they got to Rumble season.
Yep.
But that shit was generational.
They invented it, for being honest.
Man, some of y'all just be la 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 la. I can't hear you. I believe this. La 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 la. That's how some of y'all are. Y'all be trying to use sports tactics in wrestling. It don't work. Y'all get exposed every time.
Facts.
Cook them
All
fries.
right, gentlemen. Appreciate you guys for coming up here, man. Thank you guys for taking the time to come up here. Everybody got some interesting takes, man. So y'all can feel free to have what y'all like, say what y'all want.
Sting top 10 is crazy, bro.
No, Sting top 10 is wild, man.
That's nuts.
Yeah, Root was crazy. Root was crazy.
I love Sting, but that's
Root
nuts.
was crazy for that one. I said nah.
You can't use another company.
I said nah.
Imagine someone
Sting
saying,
top 10 is crazy.
Hey, imagine someone saying R-Truth top 10 because he won the 24/7 title. Who knows how many times?
Again, it makes no sense to me. Who do you know would be in the top 10 that's not a true main eventer? Like, there's obviously guys that have never won a world title that I still believe are main eventers. Like guys like Piper, guys like fucking Perfect. Like those guys, even though they never won a world title, they're main eventers to me. So who do you know in the top 10 who's a first is like that's like me saying Dean Malenko top 10, bro. I ain't trying to hear you. He top 10. like,
That's
come
nasty.
on, bro.
That is actually nasty.
Everybody who we consider the greatest of all time is a main eventer. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, you think of people that. Yeah, I mean, you got people.
Malik, look at the top 30 in WWE. Who didn't have their time in the main event scene?
Nah,
The
yeah,
reason,
you're
the
right.
big, you know what I mean? Like,
Literally all of them got it.
all of them, man.
Right.
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and hop off, fellas. We've been on here for almost 2.5 hours, so people
No,
got
keep
things to
going.
do and stuff. So appreciate you guys for coming through. We'll be back next week after Royal Rumble recap. We might even do a stream on the podcast page for the people who are going to be watching it live at home. So appreciate you guys for coming through. Make sure you guys hit the sub button, man. And just know Omos.
James Storm top 10.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
At least that's a better name than what we hear. That's a better name, at least.
Sub to the podcast page.
Yes,
Sub
sir.
to, if you need to listen on Spotify, go do that as well. Yeah.
Sir.
What's it called? Big things coming away 2025. No Name Wrestling on all socials.